What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hold on one second. Let me. There we go. That's better. Oh, that's nice. Howdy. What's up, y'all? What's the loading percent mean that Matt's drinking his coffee? For the most part. Means that Matt is sitting here chilling out, eating his breakfast burrito. You know, all the same stuff streaming traders do in the morning. Grinding out camos in Call of Duty. You know, the huge. Prepping for the day. So I found out, now this is weird. Tradeify, I requested a payout on the 11th, right? Literally on the 11th. And they counted the 11th towards this cycle. Which I don't know if that's right. You guys tell me this, okay? Did I get a TMT skin? Not yet. I'm thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. I did get all the Squid Game ones, though. Although the Ninja Turtle one is kind of nice. I would get Donnie, too. Donnie's my dude. If I were to get a skin, I was always Donatello. My brother was the cool one. He was the Michelangelo. I was always the nerdy one. So, Tradeify might be kind of screwing me on accident. Let me tell you what happened. So, you know, when you go to like from the 9,000 from the first, now again, I put in a ticket for this. You guys tell me what's going on here. Okay. 9,000 profit target at 20% consistent, right? So I was targeting about like 900 to like 1,800 per trade. Okay. That was my target. And then on the 11th, the last day, I made like 1,800 bucks. And on the 11th, I requested a payout. And I got approved of that day. However, the 11th is being counted towards the consistency for the second round, which blew the ratio. The fuck? The fuck's going on here? Tradeify, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why would this count towards the next day when I requested the payout on this day? They didn't reset my stats. Make sure that that's what happened. Ah, okay. Good. Hopefully it's an accident. I love these guys. They have not done anything wrong yet. Hopefully an accident. But I did request the payout on this day, and this, which was aiming for here, is here. And I was looking today, and it's kind of like sitting there saying, oh yeah, you got like 40% consistency. And I'm like, wait, I'm getting payout today. This will make sense. If this don't happen, I don't get paid out today or this time at all. So you have to find out, make sure that everything's cool. So, like, did I request the payout an hour before futures market closed and then they approved it immediately and then that trade was still open and it got counted for this one? That's probably the case. Probably the case. I'm not calling shenanigans, but it's algorithmic. Probably just was like happened. I bet you I requested the payout a couple minutes for futures market close, maybe. So then they counted that, but I wasn't in a trade. Yeah, anyways, do I play PUBG by any chance? I don't, but I would have. When PUBG was big, I was like taking a break from gaming at that time. So I never caught on to the hype, but I love it. So might be an accident. YouTubers never get screwed by prop firms. Okay, I'm good. I got the immunity. Perfect. I think I requested for the system updated. I think that's what happened. So they'll probably be cool about it. If they aren't cool about it, then I don't get paid this time because I got to make more to get to the end that I didn't know I needed to make. I wasn't checking the consistency the whole way up. I was like, I've been making like $1,000 every day. And it's like, I'm good. And all of a sudden it's like, no, you got to make like whatever more to hit the consistency. No. So problem is I was under consistency because immediately on the 12th, I started trading roughly $1,000 a day. So I had 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, but then they're like, no, there's an 1,800 stuck in there as well. And I'm like, ooh. So anywho. Now I'm going to start balancing. You guys have been asking me to trade multiple stuff. I'm going to start doing my top step, not today, but later. Like later, next week. And then I'm going to do, I still need to do something with these Apex. Just in there, burning the clock. So, and I got my Live Elite ETF. And again, like I was giving some focus to Tradeify for a little bit, but now I'm going to kind of like do a little bit more. But my problem with that is when you're trading multiple accounts and stuff, these gurus out there are kind of shady about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I'm very honest. I usually only trade one account. This whole prop thing is different. Little gurus out there love to go like, here's my wins today from Take Profit. Here's my wins today from Apex. Here's my wins today from this. And every day it's like they look like they're winning all the time. But if you're trading like 5 accounts, you should be posting all 5 accounts all day, every day, right? So the more you do, the easier it is for people to be fooled by your lack of transparency. So I kind of have this kind of thing where I was like, I'm going to commit to one and stick to it as the main focus on the stream. That's what I'm going to do. But even if I'm trading the other stuff, because I need to start making some dents in my ETF, start making some dents in Apex and Top Step, all these other goals you guys have me wanting to do this time around. So my question is, how do I do it in the most transparent way where I'm not posting like 90% of my content is the update from like 10 different places? I want to make normal content too. That'll kind of nuke my Twitter stats. But what do I do? What do I do? How do I ensure that you guys get the consistency that you want? Give me some ideas. So I want to make sure you guys are like, because I honestly watch somebody stream and I'm like, oh, that person's just posting their winners and not posting their losers. I copy trade them all to Valhalla. LOL. Always show one and stick just the one, right? It's like whatever's on the screen is what I'm doing instead of like, oh, guys, but guess what? Here's my Tradeify. Here's my Top Step. Okay. So the one I'm committing to on the screen, the one that you guys watch, and the one I commit to on the screen is the one y'all want me to post every day. Okay. So you can see, because I want y'all to see the history of an account. That's the whole point. From like start to finish, that's what's important. And transparency, honesty, and all that's important. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So, speaking of transparency and honesty, yesterday I took a pretty sizable hit. I'm still up in my Tradeify. Not sizable, but like a hit. It wasn't too bad. It could have been better, but I did a perfect trade setup yesterday. It's just that the catalyst bump, knocked me 2 times. Now, here's one of the things I'll review with y'all really quick, and I'll show you guys the performance and all that. Hold on one second. I'm still able to get a payout to fix this consistency thing. So hopefully they do. So basically what I did was we had a couple really good, solid setups. The problem was that on NASDAQ, let me show you here. Oops. Here's what happened yesterday. Walking A. So we talked about it in yesterday's class. So essentially a little pre-market movement was unusual last night. And then all of a sudden, NASDAQ started selling. We had an MHP break, which causes the market to kind of like become irrational. And then the market fell to here, which was normal, and I bought the dip. But then VIX broke hedge pressure, which is a second irrational signal. And the market through here, and I stopped. This is normally the dip that I buy. And all we did was have volatility, shock the market. That was the problem yesterday's volatility. As I tell you guys on the stream, volatility is the amount of V'ing that you get. Higher volatility, higher V'ing when the market's just flat. In the market, if you erase the volatility, was just flat. I made these trades at the end of the day to make something back. But what I did was I took a long here and the volatility fell and I stopped. And when it reclaimed the high probability pivot right here, I think is where it was, I longed a second time and then, or somewhere I longed a second time and then I stopped again. And it was kind of like, damn, that sucks. And then one more time I took it every time it went to go. It went to here. I trimmed a little bit, went down. I longed again, went to there, X'd out of all of it. So the trade I wanted actually worked. The problem is that I traded perfectly. The market catalyzed itself with unusual volatility. It's better to be safe than sorry in case that happens because it could crash. But basically, there's that and then that. Essentially, if you were to erase this, the market did exactly what I wanted it to do. But unfortunately, taking 2 small losses per account is better than taking a 100% haircut. So, after yesterday's, the stats here. After yesterday's move, I'm still rocking 40K profits, still up 82% win rate. Obviously for the, let me show this really quick. My mouse is frozen here. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me update this. That's yesterday's stats. Before I made the winning trade. Okay, refresh that. Hold on. There we go. There it is. I was like, my win rate should have gone down, not up. Okay, that makes sense. Win rate is down. This is it. It's refreshed now. It wasn't refreshing yesterday's update. This is it right here and right here. So I'm actually at 43,000, but my win rate went down to about 80% because I took, some chunks of losses yesterday. So that was basically it. It wasn't too bad. The total loss between the 5 accounts was 16K, so roughly 3K account. So I took two $2,000 losses per account, and then I made something back at the end. So roughly average was about 3K per account, which ain't so bad. They're up significantly, as you see. So it's the second losing day I've had this month, which is pretty impressive month. So it happens. You ready to go? All right. Looks like pre-market, we're moving up towards upper DD band. This is great. I like to see the market doing a little bit of recovery. NASDAQ is a little more enthusiastic at the pre-market than S&P is, but S&P is also moving up a little bit. Plenty of room for the market to move. We're still kind of undoing whatever yesterday's weird selling was all about. NASDAQ has broken through highs and then some. S&P is still waiting for that level. 6160 is a key pivot, so catalysts are only active for a day. 6160 illiquidity pivot on S&P is going to be a really strong resistance. I'm going to be very careful longing into it. You guys know how the yellow lines play out here. 6160. We've been talking about this one for a while. This is my next upper target, which is good. So I got some room here. Let me make sure my pivots are all in the right spot. And friends, while we're waiting, I got something for you. While I get all my pre-market done, you guys chill. Y'all wait for just a little bit. While y'all are waiting, today we're gonna do the finals. Today we're gonna do the finals on the song contest. We got the final 3 in each category. We're gonna be voting for the new theme song. But in the meantime, hit the like button. Okay, let's get ready for morning. I don't think we have any news today. Any worthy news. All right, so I will commit to showing the one that I announced, the history on the screen. And then I will still share with you guys when I'm entering a trade elsewhere. I'm not going to do what like a lot of the people do, which is... Oh, by the way, I had this $10,000 trade-off screen that I forgot to tell you guys about. But here it is. Amid some money. Let's go. Woo! You know what I mean? I'm going to keep that to a minimum. Because now I'm going to be juggling Top Step, the Apex. I got to finish this Apex. I'm paying for him. I might as well finish him. I hate trailing drawdown, though. I really hate dealing with that. Tradeify and my ETF live account. And there's one more trading contest that Tradeify is going to have. And somebody else told me about another trading contest they want me to do. What happens in YM? Any news or earnings? Today, there should have been some earnings. Let me look. Hold on. Everyone hit that like button. The song tells you to do it. Every time you hit the like button, a struggling degen gets introduced to our stream. It doesn't have to go out there and watch phony prop gurus lead them astray. Bring it home, baby. I don't think we have any earnings today worthwhile. Let me double check. So Nasdaq has moved up a little bit pre-market, so it's going to limit how much we can do. But I think we're okay because S&P still has some room to move. Yeah, nothing after market today. Worthwhile. We have Nvidia is next week, I believe. Thursday or something like that. News today. We have a pretty decent amount of news today, actually. I forgot today's PMI. 44 minutes on that. Michigan one-year inflation numbers. Michigan numbers are going to be pretty big. That's always been a big mover. So that on top of monthly expiration, we're going to have some volatility today. VIX is also in that state. VIX is hovering above triple B. So we're in that state that the market is not likely going to easily move straight up. We have a lot of catalysts, though, that can move it one direction or another. Just like yesterday, I'd be excited to see the market fall to supports and take a long. I'm going to be taking a long off of supports in that 1 hour window. Well, actually, 43 minute window. So we get 15 minutes after market opens until the PMIs come out. So if I get 15 minutes to get a scalp, I might take it. But other than that, I'm going to wait until those numbers come out and then make a trade. New VIX is 1631, my friend. 1631. YM's under yesterday's low. Oops. Not sure which company. Was something going on with Boeing? It's gonna be one of the companies is probably shitting the bed. I don't know which one it is though. You guys will have to tell me if y'all are paying attention to the news. If you guys have any clue, let me know. Gotta love that song. Was it United Healthcare? UNH? Oh, the DOJ probe? Okay, that's what it is. So, yeah, Dow Jones is very susceptible to, like, the movement of one company, being that it's an equal weight index, right? And it's only got 30 companies in it, so. UNH, man, you guys read the news. I love it. Okay. VVIX hopefully 195. We should be good here. The market's been steady here. VVIX is steady there. We're going to do this. Greater market is 100% going to be bullish today. All across the board. There's no reason it wouldn't be. But we're going to take our guess anyways. We know the DD ratio was roughly 7 yesterday, so it'd be about 0.7 today. So we're already going to guess we're bullish. Number 2, I need to automate this stuff. I want to make a little widget for greater market. That'd be kind of cool. Monthly maps were actually bearish, bullish index creation, and then there's a bear wave after. So this is the one that I'm on the fence about, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. We don't know. So these two are going to be bullish. So 1 out of 3 is bullish. I'm bullish. I'm looking for bull setups. Not really planning any bear setups. You know, we get upper DD band. I'll probably sit out. If we break MHP, I'll probably sit out. Yeah, just wait on that, baby. Is it price weighted index on Dow Jones? It's been a while. It is price weighted, isn't it? Yep. That is right. Yep. When someone states 100%, 100% what? Don't throw myself too thin. You think I earned a lifetime membership for that song? I mean, we're gonna use that song. You earned something. You earned something for it. I'll make it worth everyone's while. Who did the contest? Let me double check my monthlies are good here. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Watch out. Watch out for what, Raven? 6113. I'm late. What'd you miss? Are you safely in New Orleans now? Hit the like button. Let me see my Be Right Back screen. Is it doing its thing? Hold on 1 second. Hey, look at that Mattception. Let me turn this really quick. Okay, hold on. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out before I go. Oops, I just delete the... Oh no! I deleted the overlay. Ah, whatever. Who cares if it's not pretty? I'll be back. Oh. What's up? What's up? Stuck in traffic. You made it to NOLA. All right. You ready to make that money? Let's go. Let's go. It's Fat Tuesday. Is that this week, right? Could talk about Opex Day. And the monthly options expired. There's really nothing to talk about. It's kind of a common misnomer. Traders kind of try to piece together some kind of effect that you can predict something that's going to happen in Opex. And I've been trading long enough to say it's just as forgettable as any other day. So today being said, there can be unusual volatility. The only thing that we really do that's different is we keep in the forefront the knowledge that MHP is going to be really close to price. MHP is one of the strongest acting pivots. And as the month progresses, right? So if price were to stay flat for a whole month, monthly hedge pressure, which is your monthly gamma exposure, like creeps up, and then every single day it's closer to price. And so when it's close to price, you have the ability for the market to be like walking on its edge. So if you're trading above MHP, and usually it bounces 90% of the time, it stays on the same side. And if it hits it and breaks, you can have those big sell-off days as the market has an event into a monthly expiration. But not only is it going to be an event, it's an expiration. So I don't really treat it like there's anything special about the day. Some people are like, avoid it, don't avoid it. It's another trading day. It just has one extra mechanic. This monthly hedge resilience, so that's the tiebreaker. You know, we use this resilience number for the tiebreaker for half gap. Well, we use the orange resilience for the tiebreaker, the orange. So an example is futures has one. Futures is well above its, which is good. If futures were to fall right here at this level, I eyeball what the stocks are doing. If the stocks are doing good, I hit it harder than I normally would. If the stocks are doing bad, I wouldn't hit it as hard. And that's basically it. It's basically it. No extra consideration for monthly options expiration. Now, of course, like for futures trading, that is, it's no different than any other day. So I don't treat it any differently. I wake up, I read it, let me go. Is there a cat indicator and resilience on Rock Scooter? So there is no automation of this yet. We're still trying to figure out how to do that. It's complex. It might require AI to solve this. Part of this year is to automate all the rest of the tools. You just got to do it manually. But don't worry. You've got 10,000 people all looking at the same thing. They won't let you not know that one is active. Like 90% of the people in the Discord will probably be screaming it, and I'll be screaming it on the stream. Did I have a red day yesterday? Yeah, I was down probably about 3K per account. It's my second red day of the month. I'm still up. I'm still way up, so I should be getting payouts hopefully today. Or the 14th. What is today? I mean the 24th. Latest. Not trading until after the PMIs and after the new home sales and all that. Smart idea. So this is a big news day today. About 45. So, 9:45, we're going to have the global manufacturing PMI and the services PMI. And those are big. And the existing home sales right at the turn of the hour. So it's a big news day today. Michigan numbers immediately after that. Michigan numbers are going to be the actual big mover. The 5-year inflation expectation is the problem. The near term, everybody understands what's going on there. But the problem lately that we've experienced is that because of all the activity we've seen in the CPI coming out the way that it was, remember when CPI's forecast was a 2 and it moved up to a 3, and futures started pricing in that the Fed was going to now only cut rates once in December as opposed to September. Like essentially the Fed slowing down the rate cut schedule because inflation took an uptick, a tiny one, but an uptick, is one problem. Problem number two is that time the market crashed on Fed back in, what was it, December? Market just collapsed on the Fed news. What happened was the dot plot was really split. While most of the Fed members thought we'd have 2 to 4 cuts this year, after the election came out, the majority of them thought 2 and no more. And so the problem was there were 2 camps in the market, and that crashed the market. The long-term expectation was that 2 was it. So today we're going to be very sensitive to the long-term expectation because that is what the problem was. The short-term expectation for inflation is probably not going to be that bad. This actual print was actually really big on that 1 year, but I don't think it's going to be I think it's going to be pretty decent. And 3.3 across the board is going to actually kind of target what the Fed's doing long term. And as you see, the long-term expectation has been slightly going up. This is not good news for the market. If this 5-year comes out to be anything greater than 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, it's going to be a problem. The market could probably fall pretty nastily on this 5-year news. So I want you guys to stay really close attention at the turn of the hour of the 5-year expectation. The near term may or may not shift the market too. If the near term comes in like way under 3, or way under 4, you may see some upward movement as well. People are trying to forecast if the Fed's going to cut rates multiple times this year or not. All in all, though, it's all nonsense because we know the market's going to go up despite what the Fed's going to do. Wall Street just needs an excuse to cover shorts. This market's very bullish. The economy is very good. The stock market has rallied even against rate hikes in 1996 to 2000, leading up to the stock market crash in 2001. Alan Greenspan was raising rates for like 2 years, I think, and the market still didn't stop. So the market is not necessarily directly correlated to the Fed raising or cutting rates. It just tends to move for like a day or two or a month or something, give or take. It's not a direction changing thing. Healthy economy is going to dictate, do we go up or down? The health economy is pretty good. So despite inflation numbers and Fed chunking the market down for a day or a week or whatever, market's trajectory is up. Greater market's up. Positions are up. Nobody's really bearish this market. And a teeny little, weeny little quarter of a point rate change is nothing in the bucket. Pennies to the dollar. Nothing there. Market's going to be great despite what the Fed does. So whether we get a nice little nasty catalyst today or not, just be careful. That at the end of the day, I think we'll sweat it off within a couple days or two. Next month is really clean on the monthly maps, which is great. Kind of love that. But right now, we're in a state of market. VIX is in a really strange state. All right, class, what'd you learn from me last time? When VIX is above this white line, 60.31, VIX futures, this line will stay here all month. Tell me some things about the market, like from your experience in the Rocket Scooter Bootcamp, the best training bootcamp on the planet. What's going on here? What do y'all think's going on? In 86 people, let me remind you, I would like for you to click the like button while everybody's chilling and talking. I'll play the song again. We wrote a song to help you remember. So while you're chilling, while everybody's talking, more volatile, overshoots of pivots. Yes, overshoots of pivots. What about the market sensitive? Sensitive to what? Sensitive to events, right? So this state of the VIX is typically customary with the market moving really weird or like on news events, right? VIX is in this kind of pattern below the contango midpoint. The market tends to shrug off events more often than not. So we're in the state of the market's not likely to shrug off an event. It's monthly expiration. We got 3 news events piling on top of each other at the turn of the hour. Today's going to be a nasty day. Now, monthly expiration might hold it in check, which is good. You might have the market jolt around a bunch of different ways. So what I'm going to do is take a bet that I'm going to hold that we might be overly sensitive to the market. I'm going to stay out of the way and let the market fall to some pivot I want. Because with the inflation going up, my expectation is the inflation is not going to come down. And if it just stays at the same spot, Wall Street's not likely to be very bullish on that. So if the 5 years still going up, we might take a little dip and I'll buy it right back to where we started. The 1 year had a big spike last time we had the reading too. So we're going to watch that one. Existing home sales is going to be really big as well. All of this stuff. And the Michigan numbers and the PMI. I mean, all these things coming out at once. Plus expiration. It'll be a crazy, crazy, crazy day. All right, guys. Hit the like button. New DD bands. All right, let me do it real quick. So we have to rewrite our API for the DD bands, by the way. So that might take a little bit, but it's coming. In the meantime, let's draw them. 61.75. $60.91. So I'm going for that big old tasty Tradeify payout on the 24th. Even with yesterday's loss, I'm still right up at 80% win rate, which is good. Still on path for payout, so we are good. Oh, we're going to crush this today, boys. Song contest today. Hell, we might do a giveaway. Oh, wait. ETF giveaway today. Is it Friday? ETF giveaway. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, it's Friday. Ooh, okay, yeah, I forgot, man. Giveaway day. Okay. All right. Let's see what we're giving away today. And I still need to, oh, man. Okay, and I'll make sure I get everybody their codes lately. I need to hire an assistant. This is what I need to do. 3 100K static accounts today with ETF. All right, perfect. ETF giveaway, 3 accounts giveaway. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. I love that song, DJ Boat. You guys know the rules. We'll end the giveaway at roughly 10:30 my time, 11:30 Eastern, and we are golden. Hold on. Perfect. All right, everybody know the drill. Next month, we'll be doing Tradeify giveaways. Oh, ETF giveaway this month. I'm going to be live trading my... So if you guys didn't know, so you're new to the stream. Who here is your first week watching our stream? Is your first week here? Let me know. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something cool. You might have watched other streamers or watched other people trade. But did you know... Let me teach you something about the funded world, the prop firm world. If you go out there and spend $200,000 in prop accounts and you make $300,000 payout, right? And you're on YouTube and stuff, and you really netted 100 minus taxes, maybe in fees, you netted like 50,000 out of all of this arrangement. What they don't do is move you to live. They usually keep you there. They typically move people to live. You guys know what a live account is, right? A live account is whenever you do so well, right? You take a whole lot of money from these prop firms. They promote you to live so that you stop taking their money. How many people do you guys watch, or that you did watch before you found us, do you know that's in a live account with the prop firm? That's the telltale sign that somebody has gone over the hurdle of being very, very, very good at their job rather than just being okay at it. You guys know, y'all watch anybody out there that's a live funded trader with any prop firm, like trading a brokerage account? The prop firm is backing them with real cash? Zero. Now you know one. I am actually live funded with Elite Trader Funding. I made it so far into that program that I got promoted and handed real money. Isn't Patty funded as well with one of the... I think Patty's funded with somebody. Yeah. Top Step? Patty and Maddie. I don't think Treds and Matt is funded, but yeah, I think Patty's funded somewhere. I think I saw that somewhere. Was it somewhere? Take Profit? No, it is top step, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, so here's how you know somebody's doing okay at this when they're promoted to live. Live means the prop firm is tired of you taking their money from them. Minus the fees and everything. It's a substantial risk to them to not do that for you. So I actually am one of the few people out there that's also in a live funded account. A lot of these people that stream, they're in the funded world. They show you their wins, they show you their wins, they show you their payout, but I bet you their net take home is probably zero. You don't get to see the other side of how much they spend on evals and how much whatever. These Tradeify accounts I'm babysitting, I started the majority of them on day one and still holding on to them. Yeah, I don't think Matt's funded. Not saying that people aren't good. There's just a different level of good out there. So for me, I've won a futures trading contest. If you guys didn't know that, first place. I like to show people what I do, just to be transparent. I competed in the Robbins Cup as well. I made it to the top 5 before I'll tell you the story there. We're opening in about 4 minutes. But yeah, I won a trading contest as well. A futures contest like at the end of October, first place. The Robbins Cup, I was competing. It's all the other influencers that said they were competing. I jumped in so I can smoke them all, and I found out that none of them really entered except for me and a couple people. And I was really sad about that. So then after I was bouncing around in the top 10 for a while, and then I just kind of gave up on caring when no one else was there to beat. So I was excited to show everyone I was the best YouTuber, but everyone that said they were showing up to the contest didn't show up to the contest. So kind of didn't do that. But here, I'd like to show you guys everything I'm doing. So my goals this year are to take, I never did the trader funding program thing before until recently. I always traded a real account. So this time I'm kind of showing you guys how it works. My goal is to go through and get funded in each place. I'll be the first trader out there funded in each one of these prop firms. I'm going to do it. So off the list, ETF, check. Okay, done. Right now I'm working for Tradeify. Okay, as soon as I get that and get funded, done. Next, top step. After I get that, I'll be done. So I'm working on Tradeify right now. In the first 10 days I started that company, I immediately got a payout. Pretty clean. You know, we get the best codes, period, right there. If you guys want to know, if y'all do any prop firms, if you use our code, Rocket Scooter, all that money, the proceeds of that actually go to developing the platform. So we really like for you guys to support the channel, obviously support what we do, and support us building it. I'm the CEO of the company that built this trading platform. I'm a pioneer in the gamma exposure world. I'm a retired chemical engineer, full-time day trader. Am I going to trade the ETF account today? I am going to trade ETF today. So I'll let you guys know when I'm doing some. The hardest thing is to balance everything. I got my other computer over here for my top step on my Apex. I got my ETF up here. I got my Tradeify here. Oh, good. Top step live trading kills you every time they blow accounts. I don't ever get to watch their show because I'm busy doing my own, but then you get a percent once you are live funded. Yeah, so live funded is basically they're giving a real money in a real FCM. You're trading real brokerage account, and it's taxed like real futures, which is really what you want. Okay, market's opening in a minute. I'll tell you guys more in a second. Let's get prepped and ready to roll. Hold on. Remember, in 15 minutes, we have news at the 30, sorry, news at the 45, news at the hour. This is monthly expiration. It's going to be a crazy day, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. 500 people in here, 141 likes. DJ Boat wrote that music for you guys so that you know exactly what you need to do. How about a competition? Competition should be fun. What do you think? First week for you guys. Welcome to the stream. Love y'all. All right. These are the updated bands for NQ. Yes, they are. Line 78. 293. 976, sorry. All right. Greater market should be bullish. It's good. I'm looking for dips to buy, but this is going to be a weird time. I'm in no hurry to do anything. I had to preserve my payout. Probably get my second run. Hopefully going for the full amount for the 14th, but we'll see. Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's up? Liquidity map today. They calculate right into the first minute. We wait 30 seconds to get some stability in the options data, and then we do the calculation. So if you want to watch when it does come out, if you click this little arrow right here, when I'm clicking right here, when these yellow numbers start ticking above 0, then we have our calculations done. So remember, we got PMI numbers coming out in about 15 minutes. We got the new home sales coming out and the Michigan numbers at turn of the hour. The Michigan numbers are going to be a huge catalyst today. Be very careful, especially that 5-year expectation. That's the one. Ooh, yo, what's up, Kaizen? By the way, got Kaizen from ETF in here. What up, dude? We'll be doing our Elite Trader Funding giveaway, 3 static ETF accounts. I love when we do this. Every Friday, we give away 3 accounts with these guys. They're so awesome to do this for y'all. So an ETF's also running a 90% off sale right now for the majority of their accounts. Pretty cool. But hang around. So about 11:30 Eastern, we'll run the thing. The bot should be posting how to enter it. You go to our Discord. There's a contest channel. You just click a button, you enter. What's up? SPY broke MHP. Wait. Let's see what we got. All right. We are below MHP. Okay. Trade plan today. Man, I'm glad I'm just sitting on this one. Okay. NASDAQ broke MHP as well. This is a little bit weird on an irrational setup, and I don't like this. But there's always a bull zone at MHP tap, and if we reclaim MHP, there's always a buy. Just like yesterday, this is a really, really, really weird setup. 537 NASDAQ, roughly 20 points. So about 22,120, give or take. Is that low on NASDAQ? Bulls on bottom, EST trade. I might do that. SPY here. That's fallen pretty quick. I need to hit that bull zone bottom, though. Let me let it take one more little spike down before I do anything. Not yet. Not the dip to buy. This ain't the one. We are already irrational on monthly hedge breaks. This is not good. Monthly hedge resilience is decent, so I don't hate that. But inside of here, there's a bull zone bottom. So there is a tap. If it reclaims and then bounces, let the reclaim to bounce. I don't chase the V from here to there and then there to there all the way back up. So let's let it sell off one more round. This ain't going up yet. Resiliences are negative, so we are filling the gap to the downside. Negative res means we flex through the box this way. Resilience is this white indicator over here. SPY is the telltale sign. Plus with UNH kind of like shit in the bed today, Dow Jones is just falling through the roof. We basically opened pre-market on the YM just in a really nasty spot. Do. All right. Let me talk about this. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get a dip to buy on the next round down. Too smart for this one. Okay, let this guy pull back. Not the dip to buy, young Padawan. Okay, so with this MHP break, I need the stronger pivots in front of me. We know that I have every single time trade set up from here to here. That is the better play on the S&P. So this is coming down, another leg. Oh, we're so fucking good at this. Let this guy pull. This guy pull back. Yes is there. There's nothing in the way at 27. NASDAQ 120 is about where that low can be. The S&P from here is roughly 16 points lower. So roughly at about 6110 on S&P. These are going to be the pivots that I'm looking for. Now, I don't know if I want to take that 120 on NASDAQ. I think I'd rather wait for the more stable S&P. I'm sorry, the more diversified S&P. S&P resilience is worse, so that's not the best. Let me tell you how you analyze this with all of our indicators. So this is coming down briefly, but we're going to find a dip to buy. The correct dip is the key here. So let me make this really big. All right, so all of our trade setups today, here's how this works. On my screen, you'll see something called liquidity map, okay? Liquidity map is showing me pivots. Right here, MHP is a resistance pivot down to next support, which is there, okay? I long here every single time. Every single time I will long. We call them EST trades. So in this particular case, I have a long entry here at 609. I have a long entry here at 608. This one, I trade to there every single time. I let it break through. If it bounces, I trade it from here to there every single time. So I have trade setup 1, trade setup 2, and I'm not going to jump in on this early. I'm going to get the bounce to go. Nasdaq also has a pivot point down to 61. I'm sorry, S&P has a pivot at 61.13, which is about where I've calculated the slower spot here. So this is the ideal pivot to long on. I can't wait. I'm going to long across the board on that pivot. Now, hopefully, the problem is that when we get there, we might have the Michigan numbers right up against that in time. So I don't know. We don't have DD bands anymore. The one of our APIs, again, has to be rewritten because, remember, we're susceptible to changes on the CME website. So we have to redo it. Here we go. Is that 61.10 at the bottom? I think I'm going to trade S&P today. Gonna let it fall. That bull zone. First spot we go about 2 points lower. This bull zone. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let it go. VIX is kind of moving. VIX, like yesterday, MHP break on VIX as well. Oh boy, this could be pretty gnarly today. There's that first pivot. Overshoot. Come on, 61.10. I'm going to add one here. I'll put 2 there. Hold on. All right. Oh, hold on. 2. I should probably be doing 1, not 2 on this one. 61.20, 61.13. It's just ES, so that's about 1,000 drawdown if I'm wrong. 2 is good there. 2 is good. All right. Let's roll it, baby. This is the perfect pivot. I've got just a small position in case we overshoot here and we're good. I really want that pivot today, so we'll see. I do have to take a spot right here at 22. 61.10 is the best of the trades, so if it falls here, I'm going to hit it with probably 4 total, which is good. Matt the GOAT. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. It's going to be another crazy day like yesterday that I'm going to cry. I'll cry if it's another crazy day like yesterday. That's okay. I hate trading into news, though. That's the problem. If I don't get a bounce really here, I'm going to trim it to 1 and just hold on 1 through the news. Yeah, news in 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is We got back-to-back news. The bigger news is in 20 minutes though. Oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'm just trading an ES with 2. 6110 is my low for the day. My low pivot. I'd love for it to hit here. This is the better trade. So what I think I'm going to do, because I really do think we're okay, at least from here, I'm going to stop on this side of that. If the catalyst bumps us to there, I'm going to grab some more, and then I'm going to trade it right back up to there to hold. I don't know if we turn this into a sell-off day, but I'm just preempting for the event here. Remember we talked about catalyst yesterday, about 41 points lower. So right about 6,100, give or take, is that cat level. So we have to be very careful that we have roughly a cat level if there's a, actually, no, I'm sorry, off of 6080. So it's, if this is the event and we fall from there, a catalyst would be measured from that spot. So we'll see. I think we good. I think we good. I have to take the EST trade from here to here. Let's get that bounce. 3 minutes up. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Whew. Go to our Discord. Go to the contest channel for the Elite Trader Funding 3 eval account giveaways. Every Friday, we give out 3 eval accounts. We also are going to be giving away Tradeify, like giveaways all the time. And then we do giveaways on our stream. Almost every day, there's some kind of giveaway. People are always donating stuff. Right now, people are donating memberships to people. Our community has grown so big, the members are like paying it forward by donating to other members. So crazy. So go to our contest channel in the Discord. Click the button to enter the ETF contest. In 2 hours, you have to be here. If we draw your name, you win 100K static eval with ETF. Be cautious here, guys. We have news in 3 minutes. I know the risk that I'm taking. I think I want to be careful here, though, because it's not getting the bounce that I want. I'm going to be very careful on this one. I'm going to take out the 2. I'm going to wait and put more down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 on the table. I don't normally trade into events, but I need to make something today to hit the payout window. So if we fall to here, my stop is on that side. I've got a risk of 1. If it blasts up, I'm going to make some money. If it falls down, I hit the really, really strong pivot with 3 more. So I got 1 here and 3 there. Do y'all see my trade plan today, everybody? Does everyone see my trade plan? Y'all see that? I'm longing 1 here. I'm longing 3 more there. I got both hands in play. All right. The irrational indicators, right. So MHP break is irrational. Normally, bull zone bottom with DD greater than half is a normal trade. Normal trade. I hit that with the hardest hit that I hit. So with the MHP break, I'm down to 1. I'm sorry, I'm down to medium. And with the VIX hedge break, I'm down to small. 2 strikes, I go from normal to small. Does that make sense, guys? So now I'm in a small trade. Plus, news is coming out. I've got room to grab the dip if it's there. Okay. It's probably going to dip, and I'm probably going to be down $800, $1,000. But if it hits that pivot, that's really what I want it to do. We have really strong pivoting at 6113, 6110 area. Get the PMIs coming out in just a little bit. And I'm sure I'm going to get a big fat red candle, which is good. I'd like to see it. I would like to see the red candle. That gives me about $500 a drawdown, actually, if it goes to here. $1,000 if it goes to my stop. Looks like PMI is out. We're moving. 51.6 on a 51.4 forecast. On a 51.2, PMI is a beat across the board. That's good. But that's not the big news for today, is it? We've been trading long enough to know it's the Michigan numbers, baby. Michigan numbers is what we care about. right at the turn of the hour, Michigan number is going to be what's going to shit on our faces. So be careful. Yeah, the risk to reward ratio on this trade, this is a 1-to-1 and this one's a 2-to-1. So this one goes to hedge pressure 1-to-1. This one is 2-to-1. If I write it all the way up and I close some of them here, some of them are 1-to-1, some of them are 2-to-1. So the combined ratio of the two of them is 1 here and 3 here. So basically I've got a quarter of the way up. So it's a 1.75-to-1 trade when you combine the two. On the second entry, it's a 1.75-to-1. So remember, I don't think we get a big run up here. The market has moved up and back down. It's relatively a non-event, which is what we expected. These PMIs, man, came in just at par. Nothing really to think about this one. So we're going to let this one play. Back to where we started. So PMI is a non-event off the table. Now we sit and wait for the Michigan numbers to come wreck our faces off. Shouldn't the BLU hedge pressures above MHP? Wait, which one? Here? Which one? Ooh, 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 I take this trade every single time. Every single time I take it. Ooh, I take it. Is it against ETF's DCA rule if I enter again lower like today's scenario? Kaizen. How do you guys judge DCAing or cost basis management, as that is something we teach here? 2 strong pivots, if you're adding while red, it's technically prop from DCA rules, but maybe you can answer. If it's 2 strategic long trades with high probability and you add to the red, is that considered DCA by ETF standards? You have a question in chat. That's why you love tuning into the stream. Matt dropping market wizard level wisdoms like rain. All right, so you guys see how before I even touched the trade, I got my risk and reward set up already there. Because news is coming out, I'm lowering my risk because I have 2 irrational signals. I've gone from a normal to a small on the first trade. I'll park it pretty heavy on the second trade. 1-to-1 is great. I'll make $500 per account, whatever. But this, the 1.75-to-1, is a better trade. I get it. EST song. Hey, we need an every single time song. Michigan Gunners at 10 o'clock. So we got 13 minutes on those guys. Boom. Hit the like button. So, do you guys want to know an update to the saga of the funded futures family? So, you guys know everybody in the trader sphere somewhat elected me as the neutral third party to neutrally hear the story of Danny Trades and kind of report honestly. There were people on both sides of the camp crucifying and defending, and everyone always calls on Matt, the nerdy guy with the glasses, to just do the math. That's what Matt's job is. Everyone knows I'm the fucking Switzerland of FinTwit. I don't talk shit, create shit. I talk shit about everybody equally, I guess, or hate everyone equally and love everyone equally. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't have beef with anybody. But people know, let's run the numbers by Matt. Let's see what he says. I've been the judge of so many things. And it's funny when all the stuff is going down, all the people that are beefing and twittering and all this stuff online, they're all DMing me. I'm in the middle of all of it secretly, kind of, but not in a way that I'm causing issues or propagating. More like everyone wants to see what I think. I don't know if I'm you know, the old guy with the beard, that the sage of the tribe that people are like, what the fuck does Matt think? But really it's because they know I'm going to look at something subjectively and really, I mean, I'm not subjectively, look at something directly and not be biased by an opinion. I'm just going to look at something and say, what are the numbers? Now we're getting the move. Let's go. Let's hit my lower pivot, 6110. This is what I want to see. I'm good here. So people come to me and ask hey, is this number real? Or what do you think about this? Or what's the evidence here? And so I was approached by both camps of the saga, if you may. And I just stepped up and said, all right, guys, I'll hear both sides of the story. Everyone throw your data at me and I'll give an honest opinion. So you sent me a Discord message about a trade happening now. What's going on? Oh, nice. Nice. I want to hit right here. There's that 6113 level. Let's get that overshoot right down here. That's just some gnarly selling pressure today. Exactly where I want to be. Good. A little bit further. We'll not undershoot that pivot. Let's hit that 6,008. Exactly what I wanted to see. Good. The 1-to-1's okay, but let's hit it pretty good with this this one here. But anyways, so so I was the one that discovered that the numbers weren't adding up. Did you guys know that y'all were looking, looking at the thing and it was like the P&L, the expectancy matchup, that was like the buzz that was going around. It was me who discovered that, by the way, who was actually talking about that. And then everyone kind of ran with it. And I was like, I would like to see the numbers. And I got to the saga, bottom of the saga, and Danny promised to call me and promised to show me his broker statements. So we had like an hour-long conversation last week. He told me everything that happened. And then he said he'll send me his broker statements as soon as he gets access to his account. Now, let you guys know what actually happened was that a bunch of people, or what he says happens, a bunch of people tried to log into his account and it got locked out. And that is waiting to get access to it again for he can get the statements. So I'm waiting patiently. It's been about a week. Or maybe it was earlier this week, I think. It's been a handful of days to get those broker statements. And when I get them, I will look and I'll let you guys know if the guy was really trading. According to him, he didn't make a boo-boo by, not necessarily representing the full truth about that one day. But according to him, that's the only time he's ever done that. And according to him, he's really trading a lot of money and he's ready to show everybody. So with the merits of that, I actually think that's kind of cool because I've been in this business since 2016. I know 0 traders who are willing to hand another trader their broker statements. Literally 0. 99% of the people that sit here and try to do what I do are fucking frauds. Literally across the board. Sim trade, arbitrage, prop firm frauds, whatever. Fake trader, paper trader. But if there's somebody that is really trading a real brokerage account and actually doing well and willing to show me their broker statements, that's actually pretty big. That's as unusual as it gets. So for some merits of that, if the dude hands me his broker statement like he said he would, that's actually pretty cool. And that's worthy of a little bit of respect despite the dumb thing he did, right? He admitted to the dumb thing he did. Fumbled under pressure. Hey, we're all in the public eye. Sometimes we're immature about it. We care too much about what people think. But I told you have to be honest all the time. And so hopefully he'll go out and tell his story and tell you guys. But get in the middle of stuff. I don't judge. I don't anything. I tell people you must be honest. I'm disappointed in people who are not honest. But this is the industry where nobody's honest. So it's kind of like, people owe it to be honest to you guys. And but I have to say, if somebody's willing to hand me their full broker statement, there's a little bit of respect to that, because the last time I asked somebody to give me a broker statement, they asked me to send them a dick pic and fucking threw a tantrum. Some idiot on Twitter that asked to be on my YouTube show. So that weird saga. People get really weird when it comes to proving you they really trade. You guys remember that? That weirdo? So anyways, so with what it said, I invite you as the community to not join witch hunts, but be very skeptical of everybody out there, because they are testicles. And so you want to make sure that you are very, very, very much looking at reason. Don't let people sell you something. Let make everyone show you something. And, learn the tricks of learn the camera tricks that the gurus use. There's a lot of them that they do. But I have been promised broker statements, and in, I don't know, 8 years of streaming, and kind of like everybody being like, well, Matt will look at it and tell you if they're going, Matt will look at it to see if the math is not mathing up and if you're lying. And I've never had one person offer me their broker statements, like, ever. So I'm super excited to see someone's results. And if that's the case, then I invite you guys to walk into that saga and whatever you believe happened or whatever, with the understanding of how all the information in front of your face, without just like hearing whatever's going on. The math ain't mattin'. Kaizen, are you here? ETF guys here? Any of the ETF folks here? Wait. There he is. So he says, the practice is strictly forbidden. Okay, prohibited. So they don't allow cost basis management on open trades. MHP, do I? Do I? I still have 5 more points on the S&P though. On SPY. I should let it overshoot so we can fully hit the bear zone. I need to get a good cost basis lowering on this though. Come on, one more dip. Michigan numbers in 4. As crazy as it's getting, are we crashing out today? I don't like today's setup, by the way. This and then this again could get really bad. I don't know if I like it as a second time on what we had yesterday. For some reason, my spidey sensors are telling me to just walk out of this one before we had the Michigan numbers. But I do need to take the every single time trade. So let me let those numbers come out and then see what happens. I'm struggling literally one contract. I'm waiting for the news. 3 minutes until I get fucked royally. Oh my goodness. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, guys? What do we think? This is it's gonna be a second losing day. I already feel it. I've lost only 2 days this month, so actually a third losing day. I just feel it. Now again, because news is happening, I gotta be very, 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 very careful. And these Michigan numbers could be really bad too. So I'm kind of like not super excited to be taking a lot of risk here, but I definitely have to kind of be something a little bit on the table. Market's still pretty. I need to run monthly maps in a second too. But after we get the update on Monday, it'll be a whole different map. So guys, I'm expecting to take a loss and decide what I want to do. If there's a little burp down inside of here and it bumps near my stop, I want to build a position at 608, which is roughly about 6110 or 6113. This is the spot I did want to be along on if there wasn't an event. So the problem is, so we get a big candle like this that works its way back up. Probably so. But again, from here, the R&R is pretty decent. I'll lose about $1,000 if I do take a stop right here, maybe about $1,200, and I'm okay with that. These accounts I get paid out on Monday. I have to make a trade or I won't make consistency on this. So I have to trade. Otherwise, it'd just be kind of chilling and waiting on this. So we get a little market's inching very quick right now. Let's see if we're getting anything. And there's the bump. Okay. There it is. 6110. Let's get back to it. Come on, push. Hold that bull zone. Hold that bear zone. 61.10, let's go. Push it. EST, let's go. Back to start trim lower cost basis. Hold this MHP. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold that 61.10. Hold it. Here it is. That's the one. If it don't bounce, then we're losing. $67.8, 64. It came in much lower than expected, which is good. But man, this ain't. Hold that 61.10, dude. Hold it. Oops. I'm holding my breath. I'm holding my breath. I'm holding my breath. Get above that monthly hedge pressure. Let's go. Let's roll. Fucking go. Get. Go. 61.13, let's go. Don't squeeze me out. Go, 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 go. Don't squeeze me out. Don't squeeze me out. Don't squeeze me out. That's it. I need to hold that green line. Go. Hold that green line. Go. Hold that green line. Go. I mean, that yellow line. Go. Volume declining on this side of the line. Not the best. Come on, go. We need that V. We need that volume. This is not good. This is not good. Turn up. Turn up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't forget to enter the ETF. Static. We give away 3 static 100K accounts today in an hour and a half. Go to our Discord. The bot should be posting it somewhere. The link on how to enter. We need to get right above here. Let me check Nasdaq really quick while we're waiting. Oh boy. How bullish are we this market, guys? Or bullish or bearish? What do we think? Let's get a vote. I don't like this right here. I don't like this. This ain't the best. We need to hold this right here. That's what I need to happen. I need to have that happen. We need to get above here with volume declining, and that's what I want to see. At the algorithms are pricing this higher. Bull zone, bear zone, bull zone every single time. Fingers crossed. Every single time I gotta take this trade. Every single time I gotta take this trade. This is a 90% setup. 90% of days will go from here to there before it decides its next move. This is the trade I scribbled out. Let's just hope that it works. You guys know me, I draw on my screen, I take the trade. I longed here with one as we dipped. I longed here with a couple more. You guys know me, I scoop right next to my my entry. I mean, sorry, next to my stop. We fell. I added. We came back up. I trimmed. I got my cost basis moved to there now when it started out being there. That's the trick I teach you guys in the boot camp. So we should be good. as long as it holds. I need this to go this way, though. I need to recapture 61.13 or else I'm fucked. This might fuck me. Market trying everything. Like yesterday, it's like it sold and recovered, and now it's like really trying to sell. This is, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What's in Q doing? Oh man, this is just weird looking for NASDAQ. This is screaming it's gonna scream at me like it's gonna fall. All right, we get one more shot at this. This is the support right here. We don't get this like retracement red line sort of support here. I'm gonna feel really bad about this trade. We need that to bounce. Come on, it is. There's a lot of selling pressure here. Not the best. Not the best here. Okay. Yikes. I don't want to do this one. Don't want to do this one. Unusual volatility again. We get back above 61.13. All is good. All is good for the day. So I'm getting close to my stop. And I'll just pull the plug on this one with a small loss. But that was good management. But sometimes the market's going to do stupid stuff, and then we just got to react to it. We're getting one more attempt. That's it. I'm going to call it. Volume picking up and declines is not what I want to see. This is bad. Bad news. But I had to commit to the full trade right about here. One more attempt and I'll just close it. Yeah, I don't want to be in a position if the market's collapsing out, but this is the one support that we have. And that's basically it for a while. Let me clean this up so that I can see, like on the bigger screen, what we have. So ideally, what I trade now, there's volatility. So this is gonna be unusual. I trade from here to here every single time. Is my favorite trade setup. My stop is roughly here though, about 607, give or take. So I give myself 1 point before I decide to pull the plug. So we're still oscillating around the pivot, which is good because we have volatility. It's expected to have like that kind of behavior. I'm not too worried about it yet. Wait, you went short? You learned from yesterday? Wait, what? What'd you learn from yesterday? You didn't learn that from me yesterday. Wait, you just went short here? I'm not giving you investment advice. You're saying you just went short? You just went short here? At the bottom? Like as it's falling, you're jumping in on a short? Good luck. You didn't try shorting at the not give me investment advice, but be careful shorting it after the move has happened. Like catching a short is like predicting it's going to short before it falls. Like jumping on a short is almost instant loss every time, as I've been teaching. Yesterday you wished you went short. Oh, okay. Really? Question for you guys. What makes you want to go short? Not telling you that you're right or wrong. What makes you want to go short? I'm just curious what your methodology is. I'm green. Ooh, I'm green. Putting that green on the board. 61.13 is all I need. Trade from here to there. Ah! Boy, I'm good. Boy, I'm good. See, this is what we teach in the boot camp. There's a 90% probability that this market closes in a bull zone. Now, again, I'm not in the clear yet, but there's a 90% of days will open and close in the same zone. So 90% chance that we close above 609 or 606. When you have two bull zones, they both apply. So we're either here today or we're here today. This is all middle of the road. Pick your poison. Bear flag pre-market. Oh, okay. You guys are like doing charting stuff. I gotcha. It's psychology from yesterday's move. Yeah, FOMO. Momentum helps the shorts. It surely does. But like I said, the trick is waiting for the dip to buy. All right, you guys are just tuning in. Rate my trade today. How did I do on every single piece of this? I said I'm longing one with minimal risk. I'm going to long a bunch more here. We took the dip. I scooped back in. I brought my cost basis to here, and now I'm riding it to the top. How did I do on my trade? Did I plan it out well? Did I make a banger? Is the reason I rock 85% win rate. You guys are watching the master at work. It's all about planning. Again, I could be wrong, and this can absolutely fuck me, but I think we're all right. With the volatility, I wouldn't be surprised if it makes one more attempt right here before it goes. If it breaks, I will hold. If it bounces, I will take a second long from there to there. If it breaks here, I will chase the hell out of this thing. Resilience is greater than 0 or less than 0, so chances are we're not going to break out of MHP. So chances are we are limited to about here today. I'm going to say that we're probably going to be inside of there for the day, unless res improves, which it's not. It's all really bad. So if I get this retrace move to there, I'll just cut everything out. So roughly 6120 is that spot where my initial entry was, and we'll see if I can just break out of that one. 10 to 10, plan the trade, follow the plan. Plan accordingly, execute accordingly, good trade regardless of win or loss. You missed, but I missed the big move short. Oh, Frog Dog, please don't coach me on what I missed out. I'm pulling in 7 figs a year trading. I don't miss out on shit. Promise you that. I ain't missing out. I don't miss anything. See, the thing with traders is a lot of them always feel like every move's worth taking. You couldn't have predicted a short move or a soft move. Now, I could be wrong, right? I could lose this trade. The problem is that you can only take what you can plan for. Other than that, you're just kind of gambling. So I don't see it as I missed a move short. I see it as I waited for the more predictable move up. Now, here's the line I just drew for the first bounce. This is where I'm contemplating, do I pull the plug or not? I got my stop here. I'm waiting. Do I want to add to it here? How's the risk looking? I think I'm good with 2, but we'll see. What I'm saying is I don't miss anything. I'm coaching you guys. There's this thing is missing a short. Every move that moves, I mean, I make a living off of 10 or 15 point moves in the S&P. I don't need to get 40, 30, 50 points, drops or giant shorts or giant crashes. That's not where the money's made. That's where the money's lost if you get it wrong. It's better to take the predictable stuff than to try to trade the crazy stuff. Now, again, I'm testing my limit right here on this particular trade. And the fact that we're losing the level, I'm really on the fence about this one. I'm a little nervous about it. So I'm going to see this one. Like the leg from here to here has roughly a 90% chance of fulfilling this move, which I like. I always take the high probability setups though. But when I tell people, it's not, I was just saying that because I like coaching people in that there's always like, I missed that trade or I missed that short. Never feel like you missed something. I never missed it because I didn't plan for it. I planned for this one though. And when you plan for something and take it, that's really what matters. That's kind of the magic of how to do this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but at least I executed the plan and stick with it. Now here, it is testing that level. I don't like the fact that I'm losing it. This is probably time to pull the plug. I'm still committed to the trade to right there. So because of volatility, Carousel, because VIX is above triple B, you guys know the rule. I attack at, below, and then near my stop. I always build a position around that area. So here I have the ability to, right near my stop, play one more time on that particular area. FOMO is not good for trading. There's always another trade. Yeah, like I don't feel like when the market moves in a direction I ever miss out on anything. I promise. I don't miss out on anything. Every one of my trades is fully scripted and drawn before I take it. Risk and reward planned out. Where I get in, where I get out. And see right here, I know that this is bad. This is not good for my trade. We're having volume again into declines. I don't like it. I need to hold this orange line as I keep drawing. This is need 61.13. That's very important to me right now. So I hope I don't hit it and then turn around and reject. So that's what's worrying me right now, is that this is the final test to see if I make or lose money today. Give us that momentum, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So I try to teach people to not feel like you're missing out on something, like I wish I would have got that short. That FOMO is what gets people gambling. There's a trick to doing this, and there's a trick to beating these trader funding programs. There's really a trick to it. There's always a trick to it. And certain trades aren't worth taking, and certain trades are worth taking. So this is the rejection. This is what I don't want to see. This is kind of not so good. Normally, this trade picks up steam and it feels just like yesterday, where it's spending a lot of time not doing that. VIX is still in that state of monthly hedge break as well, which I don't like. It's the same setup with VIX as yesterday. Exactly the same setup. Barcoding. That's right. Yeah, this day is definitely not worth going heavy. No, not at all. Not at all. Boy, oh boy. But I promise you guys, it's like when you see this, like when you're like, man, I wish I would have got on that short. Like I make my career off of these little tiny moves like this. It doesn't really like, the trick I have is to avoid that, which I'm really good at avoiding that, and then just picking up where I need to pick up. So if I get this move that I want to get, like I said, the probability is much lower now. I'm a little convinced that it's probably not going to work out. But either so, my risk and reward is like super defined here. But I always teach people when people tell me like you missed out on something, I don't miss out on much. I get exactly what I want to get, no more, no less. 61.20, we're back to the red line. Okay, good. All right, we're good. No bueno. 61.13 monthly hedge break, not the best. Not the best. It's trying to fight here, but low consolidation below it with declining volume is bad. Unless I get a nice green candle to pop above it in the next 5 or 10 minutes, it's not giving me any favors today. I have to take this trade statistically, though. It's the best trade to take. It's like the most predictable one, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. I have a low confidence on this one. Yeah, he's a good student. I love you guys. We always help each other here. Well, one thing we try to do is dispel the idea that you see something and it's like, oh, I'm missing out on it. Let me try it. This could very much fall today from here, but I don't have a short setup from here that's a good one. And this right here is not doing me any favors as well. I need this to bounce, and it's not really bouncing. $6,100 is pretty much where my stop would be on this particular one. I might trim it in just a second, just in case it dips one more time. like having this much risk here. All right, guys, don't forget to go to the Discord contest channel. Hit that contest channel today. Click enter and then be here in 1 hour for the ETF 100K static ETF account giveaway. 3 of them. We might even have some people be able to join the bootcamp. So the bootcamp, let me wait and I'll tell you after my trade takes off. I'll tell you a little bit about our trading bootcamp. What are you texting me about? So right now, not really giving me any favors. It's not looking too good. I don't like the slow consolidation. I don't like growing volume into declines. Not a big fan of this. My one thought is it's like a flush candle to there and it keeps going. That can be problematic, which I feel like we might get. But man, this is all gravy. Right on my stop here. This is the one spot. 6,100 is it. And I'll call it. So right here. So this is still playing at this 608 level. Not worried about it. Still dancing around it. But I'm going to pull the plug right about 6,100 if I don't get it. Come on. Why are you freezing up? Okay. I'm a little hiccup there. What on earth is going on with the platform? Hold on, guys. Let me refresh my platform real quick. Looks like I'm freezing up here. Be right back. Hold on. Let me reload everything. Platform is down for you as well? Oh, it's everybody. Okay, hold on. What the heck? Okay, hold on 1 second. That was relogging in. Let me get this really quick. So 6,100 is my next stop right here. Then I'll just pull the plug on this one. Futures are good, but it looks like equities down. Okay, he's gonna check on it. It's like futures is good. Yeah, I'm going to look at this one really quick. See what's going on. Yeah, the platform looks like we had a data just went down for some reason. So we're going to look into this. We are at the final stopping point, MHP on NASDAQ. Like I said, I'm about to pull this. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart the platform. Yeah, we have like this huge data outage right now. Something's going on. Okay, now it's back. That was odd. No clue there. All right, that's it. I'm going to pull it. Screw this one. I don't know what's going on with the data today, guys. My bad on that. Another nasty day today. Looks like we're back. Bottom DD low. Yeah, let me check this really quick. Hold on. My watch list is gone, dude. Let me log in one more time. This is kind of annoying. H25. We are right there on the edge. Yep. It's another setup around this area. Let's see what's going on. Looks like we're back, which is good. Lower DD band as well. Yeah, same as yesterday, right? I get one more attempt at a pivot today. That's it. I'm under roll in Thinkorswim right now because my platform is kind of being wonky today. My watch list is dead. Oops. Let me try one more time. No, you have a watch list that saves everything, which is good. So right now I'm actually gonna, there it is. Okay. So you don't have to type it every time, but you can, and I have DD band, which is like another long entry point. Today is one more. I got one more here to play with. About 60.93 was it? Yep, right on the edge. So no, what you do is you type it into the watch list and you just click the button and then that's it. So this one unfortunately didn't play out. So I got out of the way on this one. I get one more attempt here. If it dives and comes back on, this green is the bigger pivot that I want to see, the bigger part of the day. And so we're going to wait for that one. When markets fall like this, I just try to take stabs when I can find them, but nothing today is really pointing at bearishness. It's just expiration mechanic. So inside of the liquidity map, looks like the setups I have weren't playing out on that one, not yet. But probably towards the end of the day, I'm going to look for those. So right now, the only other thing I do have in futures is a support right in here. So that's the last piece I'm looking for. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to refresh my entire platform here. Okay. Smooth this here. All right, good. Another one of those crummy days. You know, you have like a month of awesome days and then take a stab at it. Didn't play out. But we'll build onto this one in just a little bit. If I can get a nice little setup again. Jumping about 30 minutes. All right, UQQ is there. Let's see what SPY looks like. Bull zone. So S&P has one more. So that play didn't work. We have here to here, and then again, same thing. Here to there. There's a couple of really awesome good setups if I can pick those as well. So right now we're gonna wait. We have DD band right here in the bottom. One more red. I might take a stab at this one. Let's wait for that guy to play out. Day of patience, second day in a row. The market's being a little weird. But again, whether it's expiration mechanics or not, the signs are still bullish across the board. Maybe not yesterday and today, but across the board, the market is still pretty decently bullish. So what I'm going to do is, maybe today's not the day to take that play on. It's good to see a little bit of downside. One more play here. I'd like to see this. Try that. My last position is to build right there. That's it. There will be a bounce. Fingers crossed. Not every trade's a winner, but that one, I think we have one more lined up here. So let's wait for it. IDOC is asking me to fly to New Orleans in a little bit. And drive back home. All right, the last attempt. Wait for it. Nasdaq is all the way outside of its band, though. Excuse me. Let's see how well this one does. So this particular setup, very close to bull zone, DD band right inside of the way. So here, 51, about 5 more points, like about 60.90 is that overshoot level. And then again, one more thing, man, the volatility is going to fall apart and nuke me a second time. Then I just have 2 bad days in a row. But that's it. That's the trade. So we'll see if we get it. On point 60.93. That's the pivot. That's the pivot. Let's see if we get it. So far, so good. So far, so good. On point. Don't let the first trade shake me, but hopefully the second trade don't bake me either. Let me measure really quick. We'll do some impacts, just make sure we have any. Well, that's a good one. That's a good pivot. Okay. $61.06. What do we think? Man, this has been the most kind of like unintuitive market for the last 2 or 3 days, or last 2 days. Other than that, it's been really by the book. So last 2 days, there's been a little bit of expiration, pre-expiration, post-VIX expiration craziness. This is not super usual. I think the people are still trying to find a bear market from last time, and we might get it if the economy changes direction. But right now the economy's good. Is there something Trump's going to say that we don't know about? Tariff stuff. How do people really feel? What do y'all think is going on? I think we're still okay. Today's going to prove whether we're okay or not. Like, worst case scenario is the market just completely hands off and dies. And I don't know what all of these lines are, but let's go ahead and remove them. Oh, they're from here. Okay, hold on. That's from the class. Let's just move this out of the way for notes. Two scenarios. Number one is the market just dies from here. Number two is it works its way back up from here. This is a really solid pivot, like really solid pivot. 88% of days close inside of these green bands. It always produces high volume when you touch it. This is one risk interval lower. Those of you that came to the class yesterday, how cool is that calculation? Right on point there. And again, that is the second proper attempt to take a long from. And see if I can make something back. You know, I don't get shaken by the first trade. You know, market's being crazy, but I always find opportunities in every single market. Wait, what are you saying? Discord, buddy? You call it for free nightly videos for your journaling? I don't want to hear any of that stuff. If you don't show me a broker statement, you got nothing to tell me. If that's what you're trying to say. If you have a broker statement, I listen to people. Everyone else out there thinks they're a trader. Not saying you're not, but everyone in this world makes trading videos and has a fucking Discord and posts YouTubes and whatever. Show me that you make a good amount of money with a good win rate. I'll follow everything you do and I'll introduce it to 10,000 people and blow you up overnight. I can make you overnight a market for customers. I'd like to see anybody show me their performance. I'd love to see it. Is there a voice chat room? Your chances now. I can make you famous. I literally can make you famous overnight. I've been in a Zoom call with Jim Cramer. I can call people. Peter Tookman and I used to do podcasts together. A medium size on YouTube, but I can give it to anybody. Somebody's telling me you're advertising a Discord and I guess in our YouTube. I'm saying if you have a Discord and you post things or whatever, if you send me a broker statement and you do well, I'll make you famous. That's what I said. If you're telling everybody here about a Discord that you run. I love meeting traders who do well. But everybody in this world got a Discord. Everyone in this world makes videos. Everyone in this world has a community. Everyone in this world posts newsletters and call outs. But if you got a broker statement, I'd love to see it. Magnus left the chat. I'm being nice. I'm not being mean. But every time someone comes in here and tells me about their community or tells me about their thing, I'm always like, if you send me a broker statement and you are making money and you're trading a real account, I will literally make you famous. I'll tell everyone I know about you. I'll invite you on a podcast. I'll give you an audience. Best that I can. Broker statement, broker letterhead, you know the drill. Here's a trick. Here's a trick of the people. You ready for this? Here's a trick. Get your friend on a fake account. Both of you join a stream. Start talking about something. Have your friend go, oh, are you a streamer? Where do you stream? And then, oh, just helping people. Just post the link to where it goes. I mean, you know, in 9 years of being on YouTube, I kind of heard every trick in the book. 2 names I've never seen before talking to each other in chat. I know. What I'm saying, though, is if you have a Discord and you have something, how would you like to be famous for it? How would you like your Discord to pull in 6 figures a month by March? I have this open challenge to tell anyone out there. I'm not being mean. I'm saying in general, anyone out there that has a community that kills it at trading, my job is to do everything I can to get them exposure and try to make them famous. I know people. I know people that want to know people. I know people that want to meet good traders. I'm always in the market of meeting a talented trader. You have a YouTube and you share your recap. Yeah, I'll make your YouTube big. Don't get hussy. Wait, what? I'm offering you a free thing. Why are you getting upset? It's odd. You have nothing to sell. Well, I mean, I guess we just get up in YouTube for free for fun. That's cool. I'll help your fun project get big overnight if you'd like. I love it. You can email me any broker statements at matt@rockseer.com. I always like to help people, you know, like I know I've trust me, when I was in my young 30s, I run this Slack room for free. I just help people for free. Free just means you haven't monetized it yet. But at the end of the day, if you're just doing it for charity and for fun because you're bored, that's also cool. Nothing wrong with that. But if you want it to grow, I can help you. This fucking market, I swear. Okay. I'm over it again. I monetize. No. I'm just saying, if you I'm not gonna talk any further about it. Mods, let's not talk further about it. I just was trying to help. I was offering a brother a hand. You don't get it. You don't got to defend everything you've done this year. I just was offering you a hand. If you share with me your broker statements and you're crushing it, I'll make you famous. I was not being mean. I was being friendly. You don't got to go through the storytelling, man. I wasn't trying to make anything out of it. I was offering you a helping hand. I love just people. Everyone has a Discord. Everyone, I mean, has a YouTube, has a whatever. I'd love to help. Not trying to be anything. I was just offering something nice, man. No conversations, you guys. I'm just saying in general. Here's where it ends. I'm gonna make it my prerogative right now to stick with the trade. I need to be above green line. I'm gonna long again if we get there. I cut it on this. I don't like the setup. This market is being really, really not cool today. Oh, man. Weird market. I don't know what to say about this one. Okay, I'll take it again, whatever. I need to be in it. I'll hold through the volatility this time. Okay, so what I'm saying is, last topic, anybody that comes in here and talks about their Discord or their newsletter, everyone providing a service, whether it's paid or whether it's from the goodness of your heart and it's for free, everyone wants their shit to be big. And I have an open invite to anybody who ever wants an audience. We've got 10,000 people that use our platform. And you ever want anyone to see your stuff, I'd be glad to show it to everybody. If I see someone with a 3-year track record that's profitable, I'll buy your shit. I'd love to. I support good traders, and I'm always on the lookout for them. This market is great if you went short all morning. Yeah, the one day the short side would have won, but this is my last attempt at this one. I'm a little bugged by this guy. Now, this is the one time I'm a little perplexed by what the market's doing. I really can't explain a lot of it. I can't explain a lot of why. Hold on. 6091. Oh, that's the DD band. Okay, hold on. I'm at the wrong spot. I can't explain why the market's reacting like this, like it did yesterday. Other than expiration mechanics, but there's nothing alarming or bearish across the board, just liquidation. And I can't explain it because everything looks pretty solid. Some of the stocks are selling really hard, and I don't know if that's just expiration mechanic. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are going to debate with each other in chat, it's as easily solved. Like I said, I'm the neutral guy. Everyone, if you want to be famous, come to me and show me your stuff. If you want to call someone out, come to me and ask me to ask for their stuff. Whatever. Move on. We'll talk about our trading. But I'll tell you, if somebody called a short today, you get lucky. There's no evidence the market was selling off. Everything, again, open bullish and magically started selling. There's no shape on the chart, no pattern on the chart would have said that. Watch it. I'll tell somebody, here's a question. If you're a bear in this market, where's the low today? And does it sell off from here? Something has got to alarm you. The market's going to sell off, right? This is one of those, again, random events where stocks were selling pretty rapidly. I did buy the dip here so I can get back in on the long. This is decent. Hopefully this puts something in my pocket. But this is the long I need to be in on DD band. What do you guys think? No, you don't need to. There's nothing that predicted a short. Like I said, my DMs are open and my email is open. I'll look at your broker statement and then I'll talk to you, if that's what you're trying to say. Right, you guys can't act like I was born yesterday. Okay, I know how the Discord trade room, just hop on a call, bro. Trust me, bro, works. Just look. Just show me your statement, and if you make money, I'll hear what you have to say. Everyone's going to show me a fucking chart with the bear flag on it and that you nailed it this time, but I got to see the consistency that you nail it all the time. Everyone can just flip a coin and get it right every once in a while, right? What I'm saying is, do you have a statement? Do you have a broker statement? Are you sending it to me? I'm just asking because I'll stop asking you. If somebody's selling anything in Discord, just delete it. Where at? Oh, you get all that. Just, yeah, these are just crypto people jumping that public channel. You can show video evidence of you nailing it and telling people for free. No. Broker statement, man. I know how this conversation goes because I usually corner somebody until they make themselves look silly. like I said, I'm the master at this understanding here, right? So the answer is you're not going to show me your performance report. Be careful. Your next answer will dictate the future you have in this industry. Just my question. You can show it to me or not. Okay. Show me your reports on proper. No, if you don't want to, that's cool. I'm just saying. Look, show up to random chat. Have your buddies show up. Have a random conversation. Subtly plug your Discord. Subtly plug your YouTube channel. People click and find. You magically do it for free for the love of the game. And that hop on a call. Just trust me, bro. I'll show you where I killed it, bro. And that's it. It's like, but never do I get the broker statement, right? And just never. Nobody wants to show you their performance report or anything like that. And it's cool. I mean, you don't have to. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. But I'll tell you the trick is to get really big is to just show people that you kill it. Just as advice for you if you're trying to grow. You can always show people a little bit or bait them enough and be like, you know, here's the, look, I killed it this day, I killed it that day. But you'll only fool like one person every once in a while. You'll grow a little tiny bit. Way you explode is just to show someone like that you crush it all the time. And then you get famous big, like famous big. And I hope you are. Like, I really hope you are famous big. Don't get defensive. I'm trying to help. Not being mean. I was up 60K in Tradeify in the first month. I posted every day. I post the results every day. So with my win rate, with the stats, everything. For me, it's because everyone in this industry is trying to sell trading something to somebody. And the industry has gotten out of hand since COVID. And there's a lot of people that want to sell something and want to talk their way into the sale rather than just be like, hey, here's what I do. Here's my performance. And like for us, people that have been here for a while, we've seen it all. I think people think that we've never seen it before and they've got fresh tricks that we can understand. We've kind of seen it all, I guess. And for me, it's just like, if you have something that's good, I would love to show it to everybody. That's like my thing. And I always say it like that because the people don't ever show you that they have something that's good. That way you guys know, right? You guys have the answer that somebody didn't want to show you, which is all good. No, it's not, I'm not taking anything out on anybody. When somebody advertises a Discord or a service or a something in my stream, I always tell them to show me they really trade. And that's it. That if they show me right now, I will show everybody and we will go watch them and make them big and famous. I say that no matter what's going on in the market. I've always had that statement. Because everyone wants to make a name for themselves in trading. So I always ask people for proof of trades and people get a little salty when you do. And I don't understand that. Just looking for followers. That's all they're doing. Holder, I tweet my performance report every single day. Actually, it's on my Twitter. So I actually tweet every day the output, like every single day. So you can go see the entire month update every single day. Jay, I don't want you to think of anything. I just did you guys a favor by revealing yet another person trying to make their name in trading who's going to be selling something one day who doesn't perform well in trading. You have to ask the hard-hitting questions of people. I'm still a chill guy. But that's how it goes. When people advertise their stuff, especially in the middle of our thing, you always have to ask them the questions. They always talk themselves in a corner. Today, the market's just been weird for 2 days. But it's good, though. Yesterday was 16K yesterday. So I was up 60 and then down 16. That's it. But yesterday was like a really nasty dive, so it's okay. With the prop firm, the thing with that is that you have a time frame. I had to meet the payout window, which is Monday. So I had to take a trade, and today I have to take a trade even though I don't want to, or else I got to wait 10 days anyways to start over. That's the problem. Yeah. Jay, that's just weird, dude. Somebody was advertising their YouTube and asked them for broker statements, man. You gotta be cool with that. It's like, you gotta be cool with, like, you know, just, I told him I'd make him famous. It's like, one thing for me is that, and again, like I said, I've been in the industry long enough. That's why I told you guys earlier, people come to me and ask me to kind of intervene on stuff because I know how to call a fake when I see one. So, you know, I'm doing you guys a favor. You have to understand, I've been in this business a long time. I'm not being talked to anybody, but gee golly, I'm just starting a Discord to help people. It's like, dude, the same story has been told a million times. Like, we hear it all the time. Trade's taking off. Let's roll. With that story being over, you guys can't be like so soft to not want to, like, you know, investigate things that are a little off a little bit. Excuse me. I could be in a bad mood. I'm crushing it. I'm making a ton of money. I've had 2 losing days this month. That's it. Oh, did I not post yesterday on Twitter? That's iDoc's fault, actually. After I ran the calcs, I immediately had to run, and I was gone all night, so. But we did talk about it in yesterday's Zoom call as well. But yeah, I post every single day. For show. But I'll post the update today so you'll be able to see it. Come on, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. This trade, okay, this is a pretty good trade here. DD band and next resistance. So the thing is that from here, the upper target, I'm gonna have to proxy trade a Nasdaq to see what I can find. MHP, okay, that is the first step of this trade. There's gonna be a little resistance here to see where we get. This should be a profit taking point. We're still irrational on Nasdaq. There's still that resistance there. Same as before with the S&P. These MHP are really strong gamma exposure points. And there's that high volume here. If it starts to advance with declining volume, which is good, that's what you want to see. But right now, this is like that first bump. I kind of got to be cautious on this one. Take the profit there. That's the first scalp. Let's see if it defines a base on that break. I'll jump right back into it. So Nasdaq resistance there, S&P here. About 60.96. Okay, glad I closed out of that one. That's that pivot here to watch. 88% of days will close above the silver green band. But I think what Jay was noticing is that our stream is getting really bigger, so we're getting a bunch of goofballs coming here. That's all it is. Like different people coming in. But, you know, you guys have to always ask the same questions. I emulate what you guys should do. If anybody ever tries to show you something, just be like, what's your performance? And why is it when you leave the Rockseater website for a few minutes and come back and reload the website, you can't see the resilience from earlier in the day? That is interesting. I think I've seen, yeah, like there's a bug with this one. What normally you can do is if you switch tickers, it usually reloads. So that is like a caching thing. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but if you switch tickers and come back, it reloads. Yeah. Oh, wait, it turns out. See, before people thought I was toxic, I think you misspelled the word profit because I'm a prophet. Let me tell you why. Somebody said, dude, the Magma guy is talking smack. You're watching a video of him. He only has a trade recap. It says most professional trade reviews are premium. He won't give it away for free and has a price at $300 a month. Oh, gee golly. Sells a service. Guys, you'll have to learn. You have to listen to me. Like, I know all the signs. I just do it for free, bro. Trust me, bro. Get on a call with me, bro. Rubbing the crystal ball. What was that? Not being mean, but just gotta say, I don't think that people deserve to have a trading business. Helping you manage your money. Doing every trick in the book to tell you it's for fun and for charity and not show you performance, but talk their way into it. It's like, I'm teaching you guys to ask those questions. You have to emulate what I do. How much do I charge for my service? I don't have a paid Discord. We have a trading platform. We're a little different. So I don't give call outs. I don't get plays, none of that stuff. Tough day today as well. Another one of those just really hard selling days. Just like yesterday, do we get that push off of DD band bottom? That's what I want to see. But as you guys know, not being toxic, I'm just being right. I'm usually right about these things. But be sure to emulate what I taught you. When someone's trying to talk you into something, just jump on a call. This is, you guys have the name. Y'all need to have that same level of resilience when it comes to people trying too hard to convince you. Just follow my, I nailed that short, bro. Trust me. Hop on a call. I'll show you how it works. But at the end of that fucking call, you're going to be buying a timeshare, guys. I mean, come on. It's not toxic. It's being smart. And we teach you on this channel how to be smart. Hope you guys respect that. I sound like your wife. LOL. Trump spoken it, move the market either way. Yeah, probably not. Rocket Scooter Tunes, baby. Let's get ready to go. All right, we're doing okay. Supporting at that level. I do like it. Should I continue to work on this one, though? Look at SPY on the bounce here. Hold on. I did close it. We need to get right above MHP on NASDAQ, and I'll jump right back in on the long. We're still irrational, though, so I still got to play it small. 88% of days are there. 90% of days are here. There is no long entry point on the Qs there for me to tap on, except for EST trade. So on NASDAQ right here, back to there is the EST, which is basically from there to there. A really good strong pivot on a green push. I'll chase it on the long. I won't buy it on the dip. Yeah. No, there is no my truck is bigger than your truck. I don't at all see that to other people. Is that when people come here to advertise something there, I teach you guys what to say to them so that you know the right thing to do. And that's all I'm trying to teach you. Live by my example. You can rewind the video and you can learn how to handle anybody in the financial industry selling you a product. Here's the trick. Again, this is teaching you guys. This is teaching you guys how to manage risk. This is risk management. Because you might give somebody thousands of dollars and you didn't know what to do. Here's the trick. Number one, ask them what they do. Find out what they're selling. And if they say, oh, I'm not selling anything, well, that's always silly because why are they wasting their time trying to tell you about themselves? You're always selling something, even if it's just a YouTube or just impressions or a social following. You always have an agenda. Your goal number one is to find out their agenda. Is it to sell me something, to give me a following, steal my money, what do they want? Number two is all you have to do is ask them for a broker statement. Every single time they come up with an alternative reason to not share a broker statement. The more they do, it directly is proportional to how bad their performance is. Each excuse, this is a rule, and I'm going to create a graph for this. And I always try to be funny. This is comedy on the stream, by the way. Every excuse directly correlates with the performance of the person towards negative infinity. Each excuse you have is just how bad it is. And that's it. If somebody says, sure, I'll show you, then that's really good. If somebody goes, well, I don't know, hop on a call and I'll explain it to you. You guys got to be like that. I'm the Doge of trading. Efficiency, baby. How dare I save you money? This is risk management. It's another kind of risk management. This dumb market today. Not a fun day today. Last attempt here. Do I try one more time? With one. Try with one. Scary. Boy, this has been like 2 brutal days of trading though, hasn't it? Unusual to see 2 nasty days like this, right? But are we good? Are we good to hold? What do y'all think? Long or short from here? We have contests in 20 minutes. Don't forget to enter the contest. I need to turn market into fun market. How do I do it? So go to our Discord. There's a contest channel. Click on the button to enter the contest channel. But, by the way, nobody sent me broker statements. I just checked my email. So. The interaction failed in the contest button. Hold on. Maybe you already clicked it one time. Let me see really quick. All right. Let me try one more time. All right. Hold on. This one was buggy last time too. Man. Let me end this. Hold on. Let me end it. Let me delete it. Try one more time. This one was like bugged last time too. Let me delete this. Oh, dude, their website is like freaking out. Okay. We're gonna have to do the spinner wheel today. Something went wrong, problem persists. Yeah. So this website, Dino, that always runs my little contest thing, literally, the website is dead. It won't even load up. Okay. New game. Literally, their service is down. Well, huh. Okay. You guys know the drill. I got the DD band again. In the trade again. Ooh, I'm nervous, but I'm okay. All right. Everybody. ETF. Type it in. ETF. 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 Turn ETF in YouTube chat. My goodness. All right. Back in on the trade. Looking solid there. 6106 retrace target here. There's that NASDAQ push. I did touch it for the long every single time. Must trade the lower band every single time. We're still irrational though on DD break. There's the second push to monthly hedge. We are back above. So we have every single time from there to there, which is good. Yeah, like as for me, guys, I post my performance statements on Twitter and in the Discord. I post my payout requests on Twitter. I post my bank account on Twitter to show the deposits came in. I kind of just... Now, prop firms don't give you broker statements, but I do the best I can with it. Their performance report, the stats, all that stuff. So I invite other traders out there to do the same thing, but there's just there's a lot of people who make a fame and name for themselves by showing you wins in hiding losses pretty good. That's why I commit to like one firm and stick to one firm and trade one thing. That way there's no like, you know, you guys deserve better from anybody that's in front of your face doing something like this. Like I won't magically pull out a win from a firm and you're like, wait, was that guy in a trade? Wait, I didn't know you were trading that one. Like, hey guys, here's the 30K I made in Apex today. Wait, you weren't trading that yesterday, were you? And so there's all, I call it camera tricks. There's always a good camera trick out there. Come on, NASDAQ. God, this is just like brutal selling today. I am still very bullish this market. I don't believe this. But you got to watch it. It do what it do. Trying for one more go. We need to get 535 for this to recover for the day. I don't hate it. S&P is still doing okay here. But boy, it is getting some chop on this one. And that's kind of an interesting second round of selling from here. We are still irrational from this break on the NASDAQ. It's literally the same trade up as trade setup as yesterday. Literally the same. But yeah, you guys called me out. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of having zero patience for scammers. I am zero. And it's not toxic. I just fucking hate them. I do. Like I hate them like with a passion. So Jay and all you guys, you're right. You caught me. Me trying to pretend to be nice to everybody. I fucking hate scammers. You guys nailed it. I hate it with passion. And I can't contain my hatred that easily. I'm very transparent about how much I fucking hate them. ETF, 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 ETF. Ready? We'll do the drawing. Okay. Let me just be nice to them. They'll call you and pretend they're your grandma in need of money, and then you're gonna wire them the money. I mean, it'd be nice to know. It'd be no nice to scammers. Never. Nothing's wrong with hating scammers. I'm passive aggressive at cornering them into their own toxicity, so that you guys know the truth. I know all the right questions to ask to get them to stumble on their own story. Okay. Ready? ETF, ETF, ETF. Ready? Okay. You are now the proud winner of one static ETF 100K account. Adrian Simpson. Well, there you go. There's 3 of you guys. Don't go anywhere. Finally, the trade's picking up some steam. Jesus, this was a crazy freaking day. I'm so good at this, though. Okay, one more. 2 more. JC Juice. All right. Instructions are, what's up, boy? You got it. Winner, winner. Okay. The rules are, go to that contest channel in the Discord. Go to our Discord. Click on contest. And then say, I am so-and-so from YouTube. JC and Adrian. All right. Number 3. SI class or C class or SI class or if Espanol C class, you are the winner. Are you here? Bro, let's go. Okay. All right, all three of you guys, congrats. Okay, message me in Discord. And I know I owe people from the last contest. I'm so off on this, but I promise after the stream I'll do it. Like I said yesterday, iDoc yanked me aside. I didn't get a chance to do anything, and I promised you guys I'd send you all the codes. I will send you all the codes today for this contest. Good job, good job, good job. All right, so those of you taking the courses, are you having a good time? Are you liking? We are on course 2 of our boot camp. Like we have a trader training boot camp, the best in the biz. It only costs $1 to go to a class. And all that dollar does is pay the girl that makes the handouts and edits the videos. Are you guys enjoying the content in the class? How long is the Elite Trader funding discount for? I don't know, but their website usually says it. Let's check it out. What are your thoughts on the boot camp, and has it been worth your time? One special event in Discord right now, Beat the Beast. Okay, that's that. But let me get an evals real quick. It doesn't have a time frame on this one. Nothing. Ooh, right. Back on top of here, I know I'm trading the S&P, but I will take this trade a little heavier as I start to gain my confidence in this market back. The original, quote unquote, every single time trade from here to there that I did want to take, I'm in. I'd very, 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 very happily add to the position here. Now, again, it's still chopping in this range. Illiquidity pockets can move very violently. I already took the trade once. I'm taking it again. I'm going to add to it when I get to the spot I want to be at. And we'll see if they'll turn this loss into a winning day. Let's see if I can pull some magic out. Don't forget to hit that like button like DJ Boat is saying. You love the energy in this room. Let's go. Cool. Awesome. So, yeah, like, you know, everybody that was in the class yesterday, did I just say, trust me, bro? Or did I show you guys my performance from yesterday? Like, even in the class, right? Like, I took a loss. I showed everybody. I literally pulled it on screen. I walked everyone through it for like 30 minutes. This is the choice I made. This is what happened. This is how I lost. This is how much I lost. I showed everything. Can y'all tell the community here? I showed y'all everything, didn't I? Nothing was hidden. Now, the thing with these prop firms is I have a 10-day payout window to get the payout. I'm at payout, but I need to get consistency, which means I need to make a little bit more. And I only have today and Monday. I only got 2 days to make a certain amount of money today and Monday. Normally, in my normal trading account, I would 100% be sitting out on shit moves like this. But if I don't make payout by Monday, I gotta wait 10 days. So it doesn't make any sense to not make the attempt, because the payout thing is you're gonna have to make money every 10 days. If you don't make it, you gotta wait anyways, and I'd have to sit on the account for 10 days anyways. There's nothing different than taking the risk and busting the account to meet payout, because if you don't, you almost essentially are starting over anyways, and you're not actually making anything further if you just sit. So a lot of these, I try to make payout on the last possible days because I have to get the consistency done. So yeah, they require you to overtrade, and that is kind of the art and science of this trader funding world. You have to take the trade or else you don't get the payout. That's the sad, crummy part of it. Now, again, I physically cannot explain what is collapsing this market today other than expiration level selling. It's very odd. We want to see this reclaim of this monthly hedge here. But Nasdaq is just taking a shit to bed today. I mean, the thing is even if you skip the payout, you still have to sit on the account for 2 weeks to guarantee the payout. So in reality, you have to kind of take the trade or else you got to sit still anyways. And I'd rather not sit still because I'd rather trade in a really solid bull market instead of sit still for 10 days in a really solid bull market. Does that make sense, Master Rich? Like, imagine this. Imagine I can make, you know, 5K a day in all these accounts. Times 10 is 50 total. But if I'm locking in like a 6 or a 3K profit, wherever I am, 4,500 in this stage of the accounts, 4,500. And I've locked it in, then I got to sit for 10 days. I'm missing out on like $45,000 in those accounts by sitting there. But I could still trade them after, instead of sitting there, but then I risk losing the first payout instead. So you have the question of, do I guarantee the payout or do I risk for more? Which is always the case you'd make. So therefore, the only logical conclusion is to continue trading to meet the payout window if you can. And take the risk because in case you blow up, you got to start over anyways. It's the same thing as continuing trading in that account with the locked-in payout of $3,000. So in reality, all you're doing is taking the risk to get the $3,000. If you don't, keep trading, start over. It only costs you another $500 to start over. They want people to overtrade. That's the thing. And as you see, the logical conclusion mathematically is you must trade or else you just sit there and you can't make anything. And that's the point. So it's like a really weird circumstance that normally I would just be sitting out for the day. I wouldn't be touching this in a normal account. So yeah, they require you to overtrade. It sucks. This being the second day, we've attacked lower DD band, but again, I believe the market's still bullish. I'm still taking the long. I'm still very confident in this. It looks bad on the surface, but Nasdaq is what's looking bad. All of our indicators also bad. MHP res is negative. So it's finding resistance at this orange and having a hard time breaking up above it. So that is the one sad point. But I still feel okay. You never win stuff. There you go. You won, baby. How do you get your prize again? Go to the Discord, Adrian, and just type in the channel who you are. Some people just said, hey, I'm Andrew Hallman from YouTube. Just to introduce himself. If you're the winner, do that. But hey, nice to meet you too, Andrew. Welcome to the Scooter Crew. Boy, this market sucks. I, for one, don't feel a bear market brewing, but this was pretty nasty for the day. Expiration mechanics, news on top of news. The first, see, you guys, we talk about these trades I take every single time. And you see almost every single day, right, that I've traded, they've worked, except for yesterday and today. So this is where the odds come in. Like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And usually under ideal conditions, roughly 90% of the time they work. Under non-ideal conditions like we have today, it's roughly 60 to 70%. So you see a lot more failure rate when markets are irrational, and that's part of the game. So in normal cases, irrational markets, it's not likely to get those real strong pivots anymore. When everything lines up, though, that's why I hit them hard. So today I'm just putting a little tiny bit of risk on the table. I know these things make you overtrade. It sucks. Right. This is a really good entry point. Oops, that's that Nasdaq pivot, but the red line level, the illiquidity pivots. This one, it just happens to be red. That's not one of those pivots, though. This is just drawing where that middle is, just to see, like, eyeballing, like, the middle of the range. There's nothing special about this one. It's kind of like an illiquidity pivot, but it doesn't necessarily qualify just because it's a red one. I just kind of drew it to gauge where that middle is. Off of the first trade. Off of that bounce. So here is roughly there. Is there now? Trump talks at 11. Oh boy, I'm fucked. Why do I trade with my own capital? Mahan, I do. I absolutely do. I do trade with my own capital. I'm a live funded trader with one prop firm. I'm trying to get live accounts with all of them. Live basically means they give you an account to trade with. So very rarely will a prop firm promote somebody that's sim funded to live. It's like the highest honor they have, and they give you real money to trade with. That's the ultimate goal because I can trade risk free at that point with someone else's money. So in that boat, I do trade a live account from one of the prop firms. And this time I'm trying to earn one from Tradeify, so they give me money to trade with. How much cash would you need to have the equivalent trading power of 50 kPa? I don't understand the question. But if you're that good, they copy your accounts. Yeah, like I do also trade my own real account, but this is like risk-free trading. I mean, this is like free money that I don't have to risk anything to make. I mean, that's basically the way I see it. My real trading accounts make a whole lot more money and pay a whole lot less taxes. But the account that you get from the prop firm is also a futures account from an FCM. It's still taxed the same 60-40 rule. Right, take a long if res is negative. So res only affects the redistribution zone, bud. Right here. So resilience doesn't mean down. Resilience means from here to here, or that this is the resistance from below. So from below, it's pushing down off of that box. But resilience doesn't dictate direction from here or here. Now, in the case that resilience went positive, your brain would say stocks are filling the gap. The S&P is going to fill its gap as well. That's what you would say. But negative resilience just tells me if I were to approach this box, then it's resistance. So any long trade would end at that box from inside of here. Great question, though. Resilience is only applied inside of this range, and that's it. That's it. So res is only applied here. That's the only time I use it. With the exception of if we're trading way down here and resilience goes positive, then the S&P needs to be on this side of the half gap. So it's like a gap fill predictor. The only time I'll use it outside of the box. You got it? Okay. So the other one, this orange one is right here, MHP res or MRES is what happens there. So as you see, both of them are negative right now, which is just implying that both of them are resistance and resistance. It doesn't mean selling, but it means that if I were long in a trade today and we went to there, I'd be more likely to sell my trade because of that resistance than to bet that it breaks through. So essentially what it is it highlights the polarity at some of these levels, and that's what you're looking for. Oops. So it doesn't mean we're selling, but it does mean that if we rally back up, we're at the high is about right there, right? We sold, and we traded down here at the market, and this is about where that box is. And this is about where res is. So today, like on that, let me double check the timing here. So to answer your question right here, this is about what, 8:40. Wow, that's pre-market. Like 1 minute in. Yeah, literally 1 minute in. So right about here is resistance due to res. Okay. And not much lower is this MHP on S&PY. Oops. I can't draw a straight line to save my life. Also resistance. So in the grander scheme of things, if I were betting to the long side, as everyone here will tell you, if it goes off, the highest I expect is that. So the long trade is still a strong trade off of these really strong pivots, but I'm limited by these areas as resistance. That makes sense, right? They say funded futures are taxed. So a futures account in general is taxed 60 long-term, 40 short-term. Yeah. So when you go to a prop firm and you get to a sim-funded payout, like these Tradeify or sim-funded payout, it's short-term capital gains like normal. Okay. No, I'm sorry. It's 1099. So it's tax like income. When you move to a live account, which is the rare of the rare of the rare of the rare, like I said on YouTube, I asked people this morning who was funded at YouTube. I think Pat Whelan has a funded account and me. We're probably like the only two on YouTube that have been moved to live accounts. Live accounts are reserved for the best traders that take the most amount of money from these prop firms. Tradeify live email just dropped. What is Tradeify? Oh, they're like, are they making a little TV show thing? Rips has been live with Top Step in the same account. Is it an XFA or is it a live funded though? There's difference. Live meaning not live like making money, but live like a live account. Live funded, yeah. So Rips too. Yeah, so there's not a lot of people that get it. So when you're watching your traders on YouTube, if somebody gets a live account, it's usually the talented trader of the firm. Brian Stonk as well. I don't know who that is. I need to meet some of these people. All right, what they post in Tradeify? Major announcement. Oh, they're live accounts. So Tradeify rewards sim-funded performance with up to 2 live funded accounts. Oh, wait. Oh, let's read the. Okay, let's read up on this. Tradeify reinvests into you with 3 to 4 more live accounts funded with our capital. Pay out daily. Scale your capital. Risk manager support. As we focus on getting as many real traders to live, making a couple of changes to prevent exploiters. 80K cap on sim-funded payouts. Traders hitting this threshold will be moved to live. The first 15K will no longer be at 100%. Oh, shit. I'm halfway there. I'm like halfway there. Yeah. Only a few YouTubers out there do it. Only a few people get it. It's not common to see a live funded trader. So this is in response to somebody said, why don't you trade your own capital? This is true. There is no reason not to trade your own capital. As an experienced trader who is still shoveling trades into the sim funded world is an absolute newbie and you shouldn't listen to them. If you ain't been moved to live, you ain't got the skills to get there. So when you get moved to live, then you're trading someone else's money and you just take profits. You lose a profit share and that's it, and everything else is taxed the same way. The live funded account is a wonderful price to get. Imagine getting $80,000 from Tradeify to trade with. It's a nice buffered account for you to trade that's not your money, which is great. But the reason I only do this on stream for you guys is because y'all do it. I traded my own live account for so many years, and we didn't explode on YouTube until we started doing prop firm stuff. So, unfortunately, you got to stay relevant in the space. which kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. It's double hard to have all these rules and all this stuff to do it. But if I'm sitting here trading my own account and you guys are trading prop firms, I'll have nothing to teach you. Because I got to teach you how to beat the prop firms too. Pat say he doesn't want to go live. Oh, really? I wonder why that is. I want to go live, so I don't know why he wouldn't want to, but everyone has their own reasons. People would also complain when you sat in your real account. Oh, yeah, that is true. People are like, why are you waiting on your trade? Are you not making a trade? I'm like, I am making a trade. I'm choosing to sit out. That's a trade of 0. How about SMC Casper? I don't know Casper. Not sure. Not familiar. I know who he is. I'm not familiar with his trading style or his trades or anything. Not sure. Oh, I want to go live all day long. Uncle Sam takes like 20% more of your money from 1099 than if you go live, or 15% more. That's 15K every 100. You want 60/40. You want K1s. You don't want to pay sim funded monthly fees and all that bullshit. Having rules when you trade. The live accounts have no rules, by the way. Hold on. The lower DD band, let me double check. Just sort of like 21,976, yeah. Oh, you know what? I did draw it. But when I rebooted the platform, I think it refreshed. I'm sure I drew them this morning. Thought I did. Thanks for letting me know, man. 22,293. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. Dude, what is with this market today? 2 days in a row of exactly the same freaking trade. The same trade. Literally the same trade. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. I don't get it at all. The same freaking trade. I don't get it. Market falls to the same support, the same thing, the same setups, the same choices, the same nonsense. 2 days in a row. What a world. And yesterday it hugged the band and rallied, but today it's looking like it hates the band. But as you guys know, DD bands are bae. Like, they're so good at what they do, which is cool. But man, this 2 days in a row, the same stuff. It's like the market's trying to sell with good bull stats across the board. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Other than let's look at NASDAQ. Let's watch the price here on NASDAQ. How many times it's done this freaking thing here? The same little room. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, it's bounced like 4 or 5 times there. How do I manage to control your emotions when you have a losing position and losing day? Years of practice. It doesn't faze me anymore because all my risk is contained. Everything that I'm losing or not losing, I know what I'm going to do before I do it. So I'm always accepting the fate before I get into the position. So there is no emotion. I always tell myself, I'm going to enter this position. Watch, let me prove it to you. Let me just do it for fun. Whatever. Let me try it. I take an every single time trade off of the steady band. So let me show you what is an example trade here. Long, right? I always long at this band, and we're there right now. I'm going to long and lose 800 bucks if I'm wrong. That's it. That's literally it. I've already accepted it, so I'm not surprised if it happens. So the idea is that, okay, I'm going to pay $800 to teach a lesson. I have a stop 40 points below. I take another long on an overshoot, just to lower cost basis. And so because I already know how much I'm going to lose, there's no emotion. Does that make sense? The emotion comes from you guys when you're shocked when you didn't plan for something and it happens. Does everyone understand what I'm saying? If you're just in a trade and you get hit in the face and you're down 3,000, there's emotions. You didn't plan for it. But I'm already like, I'm willing to give $800 up for this trade. There's zero emotion profit. That makes sense, right? Zero emotion. I've already accepted the risk. So it's already gone. It's like if you're in a video game and the video game's like, for 800 bucks, you can upgrade your armor one level and you're like, oh, I can pay to win. Okay. I've already committed to paying 800 bucks right now as an example. And so I might lose it, but because I walk right up to where I'm going to exit the trade and take the loss, then I've already accepted the fate. I've already accepted the cost. So the reason people have emotions is that you get shocked by something that you didn't account for. So if you're in a trade and then the market zaps you beyond your comfort zone, then you start to feel a certain way. I don't feel anything with years of practicing risk and reward, like always set up the same way. You're down $3, you don't feel anything, it's experience. Yeah, and experience doing this is really helpful. Market's starting to pick up some steam. Let me make sure Trump isn't saying anything just yet. He's talking today, right? I'm going to tell you guys, the last 2 days have been the most challenging of market reads. The market is sold off 2 times under the strongest bull conditions in a row. It's unusual to see this. Very unusual, actually. How do you get the prize again? I will send you the link in Discord. I'll send you the code in Discord. Who was the other winner? Oops. Let me look it really quick. It was JC Juice. JC, head up in there. Go in Discord. And tell me who you are in Discord. Oh, Magic Alley. Okay, I got you. This is a brutal day, guys. What I want to see is this. It's going to take a little bit of time for this to play out, though. Two, like, nasty freaking days in a row, man. This is super crazy today. Personal account, AMP. AMP is who I use. And Edge Clear. But I use my AMP account more these days, and that's the only account I'm using. But I have an Edge Clear account too. They're both good. My ETF account is with Edge Clear as well. They're both good. Do I use a martingale system? I don't. I only long at high probability pivots, and I only add in two fashions. Number one is in volatile environments like we're in right now. If this is my target pivot, I'll add before, I'll add slightly below, and I'll add slightly near my stop. I always build a trade inside of here. That's why I jumped in on my first contract here. I got plenty of room to build a position for this pivot there. If I add to a losing trade, it's because there's another pivot nearby that I'm also building around. But it's very rare in these volatile environments that I'm going to be building heavy positions. So normally the answer is no, but sometimes you have two really strong pivots nearby that are both like nearby that I might want to take both of them. An example today was the trade from this morning, longing there and then adding there to take the trade because this is high probability, and so that's high probability as well. So I'll trade small on one and big on the other. The intended trade is to actually take both at the same time. So it's not like a martingale where I'm just adding to a loser. These are both winning trades with roughly 90% success rate under ideal conditions. Now today, those conditions were nuked about 60 to 70%. Because we lost hedge pressures. So the idea is that less confidence, smaller position, and that's it. So martingales are terrible because you're just adding to a loser, hoping it turns around with no strategy other than doubling your position or keep adding bigger size until you make your money back. But I only trade at high probable pivots. So on the S&P today, there's a high probable pivot from there. There's a high probable pivot from there. There's a ton of them. Problem is, it's just today's shit market is nuking all of them, which sucks. Should change their DCA rules for evals. That'd be nice if they could. Nvidia's waking up. Trump about to open his pie hole. Oh, dude, I'm fucked. Crazy, crazy, crazy day today. Come on, Big Daddy Trump. Save us. Save us. Save us, sir. Dude, we had the biggest stream we've ever had. Well, not ever had, but the biggest stream we've ever had in round 2 of us streaming. 6:05 today. That's crazy. Y'all like coming to watch me sweat it out. That's the best part. Sometimes the hecklers are like, oh, you lost today. Oh, you took a beating today. These people don't know trading. You lose all the time. I've been on like a handsome win streak. You guys were just like used to me being on this huge win streak. Thought I was like Superman that can't lose or something. I take losses just like anyone else. I scrape off. I keep running. It's part of it. Trump pump. Trump doesn't want to see this market crash. Trump, daddy, say something lovely. Give us the news. Is there circular behavior? It's neat that you're noticing patterns. There is a little truth to it, but I'd be hesitant to like modify or have a strategy that has a pattern like that. You may see a lot of movement on Friday because of monthly expiration related to a few stocks. On Friday, expiration is weekly, and this Friday particularly is monthly expiration. So not unusual to see some activity, but some markets it doesn't even matter. It's chill and just holds the fort and is good. This market though is unusually different, and a lot of times you can use volatility. We have this indicator in VIX futures that lets us know the state of that sensitivity to stuff. But you're not off by seeing some kind of pattern. But everyday options expire in the index products. So SPY has an option that expires every day. They all have this kind of mechanic. And I would say that it's mostly coincidence and timing that you're seeing it at the end of the week. Nothing special about the end of the week other than expiration. And there's no guarantee it's even going to be volatile. But the probability is much higher when VIX is above what we call this contango midpoint, this little white line that we talk about here. The probability is much higher that it gets to be like shitty like it is today, and the market's going to be kind of like unusually lopsided or one-sided price action because somebody's liquidating and that's random if they do, or somebody's going on a buying spree and that's random if they do. Now, let's see if Big Daddy Trump is talking. Is there a video anywhere of him talking, or are we just saying like we're not going to have a video feed of this? What's the answer? At 12? Big Daddy Trump. Save us, Daddy Trump. Save this market. I just got off the phone with the president of China, and we've decided to settle it over a game of rock, paper, scissors, and I became triumphant. Please announce that Canada is now the 51st state. Let's go. I have neutral opinions about that. I don't know if that's good or bad. You guys tell me. If Canada was to become a state, is that good for Canada? Is that good for us? Is that bad for Canada? Is that bad for us? Is it a neutral thing? I don't know too much about the overall implications. Is that a good or bad thing? What's the opinion of it too? Do Canadians hate it? Do Canadians love it? Are they against it? Do Americans hate it? Do Americans love it? Opinions now also. So Canadians don't like it. Good for both. You want to be American? Canadians hate it. It's like 80% of Canada is against it. I think most people are against assimilating into other tribes, if you may. Like every time I play games, I'm always in like a really small clan or guild because I'm always like a really hardcore player, and I like playing with like 5 or 10 really hardcore players instead of like a super alliance of like 1 million people. In certain games. Some games I like to be like big alliance, but some games I'm small. There's always the bigger guild that's like, you guys should join us, man. And I'm like, like big guild politics. I don't know. I like my little PvP squad that's known for being like the 5 best players on the server. I don't know if we want to join your massive alliance of 1 million people, but, you know, I always have iffy feelings about getting recruited as well to a bigger thing. I like doing my own thing sometimes. I get the feeling. Boy, that NASDAQ is starting to play around here. Companies are coming in. They need more electricity for AI. Okay, Trump's talking right now. Be right back. Go to the bathroom. Now come back blowing up. It's your fault. How we doing? Trump being kind? Texas has a larger economy than Canada. Oh, I didn't know that. Texas, though, has like so much oil and so much oil money. It's kind of unfair. Well, actually, Canada has a lot of oil and a lot of oil money, too. I don't know if their oil is any good. Because in the northern regions, it's usually high break-even point oil in some areas. But I don't know. I'm so detached from the oil market lately. I'm not sure. I'm sure they have a lot more oil for sure. All up in there. All up in the North Atlantic. Oh, yeah. Ton of stuff. Trump said that Matt is the greatest trader ever. Hand motions. This he makes beautiful trades. I don't think Trump's going to say anything that changes the direction of the market, but I think he's going to say stuff that probably moves the market quick. And my worst thought is that he's going to say something and the market's going to go, right? Sweep some stops here and then flip around, or he's going to say something. It's like, but this freaking emo market is somehow sensitive again when everything was sort of evening out up until a couple days ago. Ever since we rolled over into the new VIX contract, the market's been a little wonky the last 2 days. When the Rocket Scooter IPO, you guys want to invest in Rocket Scooter? Own some shares in the company? Go public? That'd be kind of fun. It's the smartest thing strategically to be the 51st state, but it ain't happening. If it did, wow. Trump is the master deal maker. I mean, I'm all about a bigger team. I welcome my brothers and sisters from Canada with open arms. It'd be cool to have some more friends at the party. Fuck it. The American party's not bad. We have a good time here. Come on over. Listen. We drink absolute water for beer. My Canadian friends make fun of us because our beer is like 5% and they get 7%. They call our beer water. So bring over your good beer down here. We'll get drunk together, baby. Bring me some gravy fries and a good 7% beer, and I'm good. Don't forget to hit up your prop firms. 90% off if you're doing ETF. They still got this 90% off sale going on, which is good. Tradeify is always 30% off as well. If you like the Tradeify straight to fund, it's my favorite one. It's been treating me very well. I love this account. S&P's solid. Let's just hope that it stays solid. I don't like that NASDAQ is hugging DD band and just chilling here. Normally, it picks up velocity from there. Every single time trade, I take it every single time. Here to there, there to there, there to there. I mean, there's scalps here all day long. I just don't know. Do we get that break or not? I hope we get it. There's that $200 trade that I'm in right here. I was going to take it full 1 to 18. That's about 40-40. 1-to-1 trade, 800 up, 800 down. I'm cool both ways on it. So we'll see. Market's trying to pick up a bid, but there's still some selling pressure. So that high consolidation, advancing on low volume, I like to see that. But it's not giving us some love today. Yo, what's up, Dragon? CQG data from the prop firms do not work in our platform. You can test it to see if it does, but as far as I know, if it's the Tradeovate CQG login, they disable it for third-party platforms. Tradeovate is that way. Like if you bought your data from a firm and you're using the Tradeovate login, it don't work anywhere else. It only works on the legacy CQG API, which only works in TradingView native. It's 90% off of ETF right now. Yeah, so you can go with the end of day drawdowns for 90% off. It's the best deal that they have on that, and that's the time to stock up on them. They're like 30 bucks an account. Trump said the tariff word. We didn't tank, so maybe we're safe. $25% tariffs on cars on April 2nd, and the market isn't dying yet. Oh, maybe that's a good sign. Ooh. We need a news event. The problem is that Trump doesn't say anything that's cheap ever. Everything he says costs money up front and benefits us in the long haul. Sure. But his plans aren't like, we're going to save money now. His plans are like, we're going to spend money and build a wall. We're going to put tariffs on stuff so that people build and buy American. It'll be better in the long haul. Okay. Market hates it on the short term. They love it on the long term. Shit trading day for 2 days in a row. News at 12. What news do we got coming up? I didn't see it on the calendar. What do you got, Adrian? Bank of China. Oh, here we go. Here's some movement. I absolutely hate this freaking market today and yesterday. What a dumb setup. And I honestly, again, I'm completely perplexed. I can't really explain other than expiration volatility mechanics why people are dumping this market. I cannot explain it. But you only live once, so let's add to the position. Why not? Hold that green. I have a live Tradeovate account and Ninja brokerages. No, Tradeovate in general does not work with other third-party platforms. Tradeovate, it's them. They don't. They are just that way. Yeah, they choose to limit their use of that CQG API to just logging in to TradingView. Usually, if you get a CQG from Tradeovate, it's for TradingView. Even though we're built off of TradingView, it's not the same TradingView. They don't allow that to work with anybody else but TradingView.com. It's that legacy CQG API, and they're just that way about it. Fucking A. Come on. Come on. Hold that DD band, baby. Okay, I quit. Okay, trim that back down. This market sucks. My stop was at 36, so the one I was telling you earlier, I would be down probably 800 bucks if it didn't work out. And we are right there at the edge. And I'm going to close it. So that's how it works. That's the planned trade. I took the loss again. Dude, market is like handing me today. I can't explain it. But that was the example of the trades. Somebody asked earlier, I was like, let me go ahead and take one. I'll lose about 800 if it doesn't work, and that was it. Why'd I keep thinking it'll go up? Because it'll go up. Just watch. It's just volatility right now. But I am going to call it. I could be wrong, but 92% of days close above the screen band on S&P. Only 8% of days close below it. So I just trade the stats and the odds. Now, while that Nasdaq trade didn't play out, I'm cool with it. I still think we're okay here, but we'll see if I'm right. It's coming. Yeah. What a day. What a day. What a day. 2 days in a row, the market just collapses, but that's okay. It happens. You got to react to it. Didn't get a good setup off of this, but hey, you know, the rest of the days of the month it did, and this is just 2 booty days in a row. But I think I'm done trading for the day. I'm still aiming for a bounce of DD bound at S&P. I'm definitely wanting to be long above here like I always am. It's not just not picking up any momentum from here, but hopefully we do for the rest of the day. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. But I think now is the time I'm going to bounce out of here. I'm done trading. I know. Y'all have a happy Friday, but we'll be back at 3 o'clock today, 3:30 Eastern, for our Zoom call. Guys, despite having 2 bad days, you got to see me lose with style. Take a couple small losses on the way down. We'll see how the day turns out, though. Hopefully a little hopeful about today. But in either case, at 3:30, we do our boot camp. It's 20 days for $20. I will train you on everything that I do. I'm still up 40K with the Stratify. No big deal. That's in a month of trading. That's awesome. If you guys want to learn what we do, it's $1 a class. Literally $1, not designed to bring in a lot of income, but designed for you to take it seriously. Go to rocket.place/Matt. I'll type the link in chat. You guys can see what it is that we do. The videos are awesome. They're live. We're in it together. I answer questions. We teach you all the principles of managing positions, position sizing, why do I trade 1 contract versus 3 contracts, why did I pull the plug, where's my stop, all these things. We walk you through all of it. Of course, I share all my trades, and we explain what I do when I do it. In these classes, I go in detail about the trade I make for the day. And then we go over a topic, and the topics are pre-recorded, and they're all teaching you one specific thing that over time we build a big strategy together. You guys will love it.